Mod up for what? All right, so you guys can see I updated the map. This is now, and you'll probably have to zoom very far out. This is my newest test on what Roll20 is capable in a Spelljammer bigger scale. This map, everything is 5 feet. As you can see, I did track down some actual movable. So, like, here's the bombard moving. So you actually have maps or to scale stuff we can move around.
Does it move tokens with it?
So I have it on the map. I could make it a token, but the problem will be is I think a lot of people misclicking. Does that make sense?
Mm.
And then accidentally dragging that rather than dragging what they're trying to do. I guess I could just put it within one person's thing. I guess I'll do tokens and then we'll see how it goes from there. How about that? How about that?
So I thought your music player was playing, and I recognized the song. It was from Blade Runner 2049. I was like, Nate, what are you doing? And I realized my music player was playing. I was like, oh, okay.
Instead of doing everyone control, we'll just do the captains or the highlights. So Cadmill, you should be able to move the big bombard now. And then JP, you should be able to move your lamprey. And let me know, because even on my Juicy Boy computer, I feel like it's struggling a little bit with the scale of everything. So if it's too rough, please let me know. But as you'll see, you can see like the squares are all 20 feet. So we should be able to, transition into, like, you can see Cadmail, you guys are down there still. We were keeping the combat simple last week because of the end of it, but I did want to roll in the Githyanki and the Lamprey and play it out from here. Same thing for the bombard. I'm not worried about the 1,000 cost, so feel free to play with your cannon, because don't forget that thing is actually very pricey.
Yeah.
Any questions? So what I'm going to do here is I think I'm going to start on the enemies. I took the ships out of the turn order, but it's still the same, right? So Orkfo and Quaylen. Where's Cadmail? There you are. You are all on what would have been the ship's turn with 13, and Tingles and Romil. That's why all of them are at 4, because they that was the Githyanki's ship. So let's start with them.
Did we get a Skyrim level up? Or just regular level up?
I think we were told to do the long rest, because I already did.
I don't remember, but most likely Skyrim level up. Most likely. I'm not upset, because if anything, when we started that combat, I was like, well, let's turn all your abilities back up so you guys can feel it out with all your options on the table. Yeah, so assume long rest. Let you guys do that. So did you end up with Wish, Justin, Romuald?
No. I took time stop and vulnerability.
Ooh, a time stop.
I'm gonna take Wish. I think I told you I want it to be the last spell that he learns.
That's fun. I hate that you're using my new favorite trick against me. The delayed fireball.
Delayed blessed fireball.
Yeah, with time stop to get away with it. Yeah.
I'm trying to think of other uses for it, but I can't really come up with anything.
Yeah, that's traditionally used with like the archmages and stuff, stat blocks, to do like all the globes of vulnerability, mirror image, like stuff, whatever they can like stack up real quick during that downtime.
Yeah. And the only thing I can think to do is to, on the very last turn, so if you do delayed fireball at the first turn, on my last turn, you could just cast Fireball, which will break the time stop, and then
Just double
break
whammy.
concentrate, and then just break concentration on the delayed blast at the same time. Yeah,
That's funny. I love it. I love seeing your guys' strategic minds cracking into it.
and the invulnerability is just so I can cast it on myself and then overchannel everything for 10 minutes.
Spell invulnerability. Vulnera. What? Small piece of adamantine worth at least 500 gold. Yeah, don't forget the go ahead and choose how many of those you want in your inventory. The 500 gold. Concentration. Interesting. You're immune to all damage, but it's a concentration spell.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
So you could still get like stunned out of it or something.
Fair. Well, I can never remember. Does stunned actually break concentration? I'm excited too, as you guys can see. You all, I don't usually do that high level stuff. It's very rare. So now I'm like, ooh, I've never seen anyone cast invulnerability on themselves. What are the implications? Where's concentration? Spells being concentration. Casting other taking damage. Being incapacitated or killed. And so then stunned. Oh yeah. You have to remember incapacitated and stunned actually is a. I'm just thinking of that for even if I'm a player as a freaking monk. Because you can like fish for more saves against a concentration. Like the damage saves and then the stun save. Fun. Fun. Okay. Any questions? Anything else anybody wants to share? Let's see what we got going on. All right, so I needed a lamp reship for myself. Boom, boom. You did take out, it looks like, 2 of their weapons. Technically, there was 2 ballistas, I believe, down here. I'm going to see if they had any more. This particular ship didn't have all of them. Let me see. So it should have had 4 ballista. I don't necessarily have dudes for that. I'm just going to give myself a little bit of learning experience in here. Say these 3 guys up here will have one of the ballistas, just so I can kind of get the flow of using that. So let me start with the ship turn. So we'll do the ballista. Let's just say they do turn and then take a shot at the guys who just boarded. So I'll take a shot at Orkfo. With the reset long rest, I am thinking I'm going to say Foresight's gone. Let's start from square one.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So all your buffs and debuffs are gone too. Boom, 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 boom. Which means conjure animals is gone too. So no more bears.
I have a spell where I could turn my friends into animals.
What, polymorph?
Now, animal shapes, your magic turns others into beasts.
What? I don't think I've ever
Yeah.
seen that. Love it.
Choose any number of willing creatures that you can see within range. Transform each target into the form of a large or smaller beast with a challenge rating of 4.
Orkfo, a ballista takes a shot at you, and a 12 is a miss. 5, 10,
Yep.
15, 20, 25, 30. Oops, I forgot to add the red dragons into this one thing. I'm just since you guys leveled up, I'm just gonna upgrade these to adult red dragons. How about that? How about that? All right, it is 80 feet. What was I at? 30? I don't remember. 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. Comes flying up. Fire breath attack. Classic. Orc foe and Cadmail. You can still be raging though, I guess. Because you just
Okay.
are all you have told me you're just always raging now, which
Pretty much.
yeah. All right, so deck saves from the Cadmail and Orpho.
Is this a fire breath?
Fire breath, yes sir.
Okay.
Only a 14.
Well, I guess that's inspiration for me.
Hey, were your two first rolls tonight both nat ones? Because you did like a practice roll on the ballista earlier, and it was a nat one.
Yeah, my first roll was the practice roll for the ballista, and then my first actual roll of consequence was this, and both my first rolls were nat ones.
Orpho danger sense should be triggering, right? You should get advantage, right?
I rolled twice.
Oh, you
My
did?
first one was in that one too.
Oh,
Yeah.
I just saw that. 52 fire damage, which I think is half to you. 26 Orpho.
Yep.
All right.
See, 52. Let me see if I have anything to. But I don't think so. Yeah, I just got.
15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80. As much as I want to put my fire icons out, because I'm going to just like, I'm going to keep myself honest here. I think actually, let me do that on the map layer. I do think
Actually,
the back
kind
that
of
ship
important
would
question.
catch on fire. What's up?
Would that have hit the actual ballista on the back of this ship?
I'm going to say no, because you can see the sails there. And as far as I know, the galleons do have it. You know what? Maybe the ballistae were there. I'm actually fine calling them there. I need to make sure I update this dude with it. So yeah, I think the ballistae would be caught on fire unless you were hoping to use it. In that case, they're fine. They're up. Does that make sense? Okay. Do you want them to be up?
I mean, we did just take out the people manning them, so I would think that they would have been up there.
Right. I'm saying they're there. I don't know if you were thinking right. Were you hoping to use it yourself to grab one and like shoot somebody for fun, or were you just hoping they were
No,
destroyed?
I'm wondering if they would have taken the damage. Yeah, if they would have been destroyed
so you
by
want
the
them to be
fire.
destroyed. In that case, I'm going to say yes. Well, actually, that was 52 fire damage. Let's look at because those do have HP, right? So
yeah.
Of course, I don't have the galleon on. Oh, I know I was using the right thing, but it's not a big deal. Funny enough, I was looking at the lamprey, so I actually need to add the galleon on here. So I don't even know if they even had an extra ballistae on here. Let's see what actually it was supposed to be. It was supposed to be 2 ballistas, so no biggie. Somewhere on here is a Maganelli, but it can't do things within 60 feet. I might step back and shoot that at one of you guys. But the ballista's HP is 50. No, that's gold. HP is 50 on that. So it would have been destroyed by the fire breath. Yep, so it's good to know. All right. This guy is coming up here. Fire dragon, and another save from the two of you. In the meantime, the Maganel. Let's just say it's like on the front somewhere. It's got plenty of range. Or some players that I want to pick on that's not Quaylen. All right, Romuald, a Maganel shot's coming at you from the galleon.
Okay.
Only a 10. All right. 17 was the save. Go and make another save for me, Cadmail. Deck save. Another young red dragon.
9.
9. Orkvo, yours is it was 48, half to 24, half to 12. Cadmail 48.
48. One sec, because I think I've got the... What is it? Scaled ornament? No. Trying to remember which piece of equipment it was that was just like, oh, you can absorb fire damage. Oh wait, no, that is Wakened. The Wakened scaled ornament. In addition, when you would take damage of the type dealt by the breath of the dragon whose horde the ornament became wakened, you can use a reaction to take no damage and instead regain HP. So how much damage was that?
That was so well. You got hit one time, right? In addition, when you take damage of the type dealt, you could use your reaction. So you didn't do it in the first one. So now you're using your reaction on this one and healing yourself 48 HP. Love it. That's fucking dope.
All right, 48 was the amount.
Yep, 48.
Which means second dragon hits me and I have like a scratch. Now.
That's fucking epic imagery too, of just watching a young red dragon come, this 16d10 fire damage, and you take it, and another one comes up like hee, and then you just like suck it all into you and like heal up. All right, the Gish on the backs of the dragons are now going to use actions but no movements. They're going to reach out and try and longsword you, Orkvo, one of them. How many times can they do that? Yeah, 19 to hit, Orkvo?
Nope.
Okay.
Yes.
Second attack, 23 to hit?
Yep.
Okay. 11 slashing plus 24 psychic damage. And then
Cool.
last attack.
Hold on a second. Let me make sure. Is the psychic the one that I am not resistant to?
Yeah, I can't remember if it's psychic
so.
or force. Usually it's psychic.
Yeah, it's psychic. Yeah, it is. So that was 24 psychic.
Correct. Yep, 11
And then 11
24.
half to 5.
And then the last attack
Cool.
was 15 to hit. So that was the one. Let's just kind of move her here. So, well, I guess she would have been at that diagonal. And then this one here is going to take some pot shots at Cadmail with the bolt action. That's a miss. 21's a miss, I'm pretty sure. And then 16's a miss. Okay.
Yeah, my AC is 26.
26.
My cleric level 10 is already AC 26 on Sundays. I told them too, because someone sent a meme. It was like when the DM says like does a 24 hit, and it's just like the whole like of course it hits. I was like, I'm like, you'd be surprised. And I told him, I was like, my only other person the AC like that is in my level 18 campaign. So feel very proud that you've already stacked that. He would actually really enjoy playing with you guys. Joe, he's very strategic. He's like playing a cleric really well. Okay, so these are now my knights. And so their normal speed is 30, but if we're doing the Astral Sea rules, 14 times 20. What is that? Wait, no. 14 times 5. Why did I do that like that? That's 5. So 70 feet of movement. Oh, some other spell jamming lore and just detail to correct and solidify. It's not that big of a deal, but previously I said the Astral Sea and Wild Space are the same thing. The correction on that is Wild Space is the space around like a planet, or like that would be like our solar system probably, or at least the planet and the moons kind of stuff. And in between that pocket of wild space and other planets and other big bodies in the astral is in between all that's the astral sea. So like I would imagine solar systems are around a planet is wild space, and then when you transition out into the astral sea, then when you hit like let's say you guys travel to Greyhawk, you'd go out of this wild space through the astral sea into their wild space to Greyhawk. There's some importance to that. Like the astral sea, you don't need air to breathe. So once you leave wild space and you're in astral sea, it's just like I don't have to worry about the pocket of air. So there are some mechanical differences. We be learning. All right, so this guy's got 70 feet. Let's just say whoop, he comes flying over here. He's staying out of the fire. Into the fire pit. All right, knight swinging at you. 2 great sword attacks at Cadmail. 25's a miss. And 14's a miss. This guy will fly. I'm going to clear out my dead garbage here.
Do you still fly in the astral sea like you can in wild space?
Yes, yeah. The same rules in wild space and that flight. If I understand correctly, that there's a chance it's a detail that I'm misinterpreting, but as far as I know, you can fly just the same.
Okay, so there's no like throwing somebody overboard; they're just lost forever.
Well, that's tricky. So actually, let's just take a moment since we are learning, because there is stuff for like if you get overboard in wild space. Technically, what would happen is you would start drifting down towards the planet.
Also, the music player is muted, I think.
Really? Does no one else hear the music?
Nope.
I don't hear it.
I don't hear it.
Oh, okay. I'm assuming you can hear it now.
Yeah.
That was silly. I was technically playing it through a different Spotify player that was still open in the background on my computer and not through the actual program, but the program was up. Got it. We are here. We're there. Let's see here. Drifting. While a spelljamming ship moves in space, creatures and objects in its air envelope move with it. Pulled along with the ship because of the strength of its gravity plane. However, an unanchored creature object floating in a ship's air envelope is weightless and drifts towards the edge of the air envelope at a speed of 10 feet per minute. For example, an unconscious sailor or a crate that falls off the deck. So you could, like, if you knock someone unconscious, throw them off the deck, but you see how slow that drift is. So it's not something we're going to probably, 10 feet per minute. That's not something that's really going to be applicable in the middle of combat. So there technically is rules for stuff that falls overboard. And then when it exits the air envelope, the sailor or the crate would be left behind as the ship moves away from it. So I feel like the effect would be like when something goes overboard, kind of like if it was the ship was in water, right? Just normal navigating. It's not moving very fast in the water, so the thing is just slowly drifting off into the distance behind you. But like in a case like this where you're fighting right over a planet, essentially, I would rule like, again, probably nothing relevant to combat, but if you captured a Githyanki right now, knocked him unconscious, questioned him, and kicked him off, I'm like, yep, you watch him drift out slowly, and then when your ship passes away, you see him start going faster and faster down towards the planet as that gravity takes control. Did that answer your question, Justin?
Yes, thank you.
So back to my knights. So one of them was moving down before I cleared stuff out. No, I don't see them. Are you hiding underneath here? Oh, I guess I did move him down here. Okay. Oh wait, no, my intention was to do here, but then I cleared it. So he moves down like this, flying through the air. Start swinging at orc foe. 18's a miss, and 20.
That's my AC.
Right. So 9 slashing, 15 psychic. This guy's underneath a penalty. I think it was from a Tingles or Quailin spell. Oh yeah, don't forget Quailin. You have like lightning storm going on, don't you? JP?
Ice storm. Wait, my mute.
You just
hear
heard
me?
ice storm. I just heard ice storm.
If it's anything, it's ice storm. I think.
I think you had
Half
something that was
storm.
shooting lightning bolts.
I did. Well, you okay? Sorry. Call lightning. Right, and I can. Yeah, it hits everyone within 5 feet of that point. Creatures. On each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use your action to call down lightning in this way again, targeting the same point or a different one.
Okay,
So I
you
can
do
just
any debuff.
Keep using this spell. Yeah, it's not like everyone who starts here has difficult terrain or has to do a saving throw or anything.
Let's do premium Eloise. So it's a 60-foot radius. Measure.
If I remember correctly, I kind of casted it a little bit forward of the ship, so that way it moves forward.
Yeah, so you could like have a better cover on it for sure.
Mm-hmm.
So let's do. So that's what linger. So that's what 60 normally looks like. And I should have a. Can she handle it? She's struggling. Sweet. Cool. Now you can kind of see your radius on the map. Yeah, so one of these guys has a debuff. I don't remember what that's from then, if it wasn't the Call Lightning. I think he's blind for some reason.
Oh.
Yeah, maybe Quailin did something?
Sunburst.
Sunburst.
I did Sunburst originally, and some handful of people were blind. But I thought either Orcfo or Cadman, when they hopped on the ship, they like took out all the blind guys first.
Well, there's one dude left,
Oh, okay.
so he is blinded. Cool. Because it's like his turn, so he's just gonna do an approximation. That's a word, by the way. Approximation. And he swings at disadvantage at Cadmail. So, fail. And, oh, there's a chance. His second attack is a 27. The first
Ow.
one. And then, nah, 23. That was before the disadvantage. I was like, oh, there's a chance. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. So that should be all my knights. And now the warriors. Warriors. These three would have done their actions to do the shot. So he comes flying up. Fishing for nat 20 against Cadmail. Nope. And nope. Actually, let's do the ones closest to you first. Nat 20 fish out. Nat 20. Oh, yeah! Got a nat 20. Against you, kind of, unless you have an ability to negate nat 20s, which I would hate you.
I've
why I don't
already
allow
used
it.
my reaction.
Do you have an ability to get rid of it?
Let me see. Features and traits. Or wait. Actions. Reaction. Oh. No, I don't.
I didn't think
I don't
so,
have
'cause
any
that's
sort of
usually my
response.
only hope to get you is like with some of these guys. So with their double, that's 14. No, excuse me, 11 slashing, 16 psychic damage.
So 11 slashing, 16 psychic.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right.
All right. So this guy flying around on the orc foe. Hi-ya. What's your AC now? Because they only have a +4 to hit, so I'm wondering if he's also nat 20 fishing.
It's 20.
He has to.
Oh, it is
net-
20. Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Oh.
So they have a better chance. 14 or a 15. It's not enough. Okay. Can't. Oh, and that's right. You can actually do diagonal. So another one moves up on Cadmail. Come on, nat 20. That's a nat 1. Come on, nat 20. That's a 22. That's a miss. All right. So these guys, 13, 50, 65 feet of fly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65. So that's there. They don't have any range. So he'll dash here. And then I forgot about this guy, but he would have to dash anyways. And then up there. You are surrounded. Okay. So that would bring us to back to you guys' turns. So the bombard is up first, and then Cadmail, Orkvo, Quaylen.
Alright. Well, I'm in a target-rich environment. So, bonus action. Fighting Spirit. So I get 15
Well, my
temp
suggestion is
HP.
to start with the ship first.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's going to be what I do with Cadmo. But Bombard is going to swivel turret the... Oh, dear. Oh, dear. There. No. Okay, it's not happy with that.
Oh yeah, try not to move unless you have to. Like if it's dire, are you gonna try to get to like the side of the other ship or something?
Oh no, I was moving my camera, and every time I move it low, like once I start seeing the black border at the edge of the screen, it like accelerates.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But
You
yeah.
fall off the edge of the map. It's funny. That's weird.
Was there a third ballista on the ship here?
I think I would have listed it in your description of how many you had. So like,
Not for the
ballistas times-
bombard, the one that Cadmail is standing on.
Oh, the enemy
'Cause we've
ship.
disabled the
so
two
it
in the
wasn't
back.
A
What
ballista, it's a
about-
mangonel.
Hmm.
Big old rock shooter, and it's on this one up here. So if you would like to target the mangonel.
I am going to target the crew, if it's possible, that are manning the mangonel. If not, I'll just target
It's
the
not an
mangonel.
AoE, to be fair. I'm just like to be fair. It's a specific target.
Like, I would just target that dude in the front first, and then one of the others. If that is acceptable.
Or sorry, my brain assumed you were doing the cannon. You're shooting with your ballistas, is what you're saying.
Yes.
Okay, sorry. I thought you were. My brain was like, you're using the big boy. Cool. Yep.
Nope.
They both have taken damage, or all three of them are have taken damage. Same damage, done bloodied. All right, so you're doing a
Yeah.
ballista for the one in the front. So a bolt comes flying.
That's a 12 to hit.
12 is a miss.
Second shot, same dude. 17 to hit. And that's
17 just hits,
16 damage.
16 damage. That will, my boys. Excellent. All right.
Okay, and I've already done my bonus action, which was the give myself advantage on all my swings, and then I split advantage into for my first swipe into 2 without advantage.
Is there a reason you're
Yeah.
not using the cannon? You don't have to. You do whatever you want to do to explore.
It's
but
very expensive, and I want to save this ship.
friendly
I think-
reminder. I'm just playing it through with you. I said in this combat, don't worry about cost, so you can use the toy if you want to.
Yes. Mostly
also,
because I want to
too,
save this ship.
You can. Don't have to. You don't have to aim for the ship with the cannonball. Like if you wanted to
True.
shoot a dragon or even one of these dudes off, 100%.
You know what?
Obviously, in the future,
Since money really is no
Yeah,
object.
yeah.
Uh,
Obviously, you wouldn't be
Meteor
wasting
on
on
some?
small dude.
Meteor on some? Yeah,
Gotcha.
giant cannon.
All right, take a shot.
That's a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
Misses.
Actually-
Oh.
I was actually going to say just before you said that, I was going to be like, can I use my inspiration?
You can use your inspiration on it. Yeah.
Okay.
We know it's dragons.
case-
We've fought so many of these, so we know, like, above table at 15's a miss.
Alright. Shit.
Oh, you rolled lower. Damn it. I really wanted to see that hit, too. Okay, so now Cadmail's turn.
Cool.
Orpho, giant
Alright.
fucking cannonball just goes, like, flying past your head. Huge kinetic energy behind it. Just gone.
Looks like there is somebody important to my right. I think. I can't really see the name because my name's so long at this point. But, yeah, I
it's one of the
have... Let me
knights, so it's
double
one of the
check.
juicier boys.
Yes. AKA one of the threats. So, gonna do 2 swings at him without my advantage. That's a 19 to hit.
19 against the knights. Yep, that hits.
Cool. So that's 14 plus. Give me a sec to roll 3d6. So 14 plus 6. Wait. Oh, okay, I see what's up. Yeah, 14 plus 16, that's 30 damage on that swipe.
Alright, 30 damage. They have no resistances or anything like that, so bam. 4 damage.
That's a 31 to hit.
That'll hit.
For 16 plus 9, that's 25 damage.
25 more damage. I think he's bloodied after that hit. Yeah, he's bloodied.
And then, with advantage, 19 to hit.
It's weird that the circles are like that. Alright, 19 to hit. 19 hits. Yep, yep, yep.
24 damage.
Still up.
29 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
For 26 damage.
Any day out.
Cool. That was 2 slices with advantage plus the 2 without. So that was all 3 of my attacks normally. However, action surge. And gonna go for another 3 attacks, this time up against the one north of me. Actually, no, he's blind right now. I'm gonna swipe at the dude to my left. It's 25 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 33 damage.
And with my new rules and your crit rules that you rolled an 8 on that D8, you get to roll an extra D8.
Ooh.
I'm not checking that. I just happen to look
That's
up
a
in case
1.
that one. I mean, yeah. So, how much damage? 34?
Or 34, yes.
He did.
Advantage on the one south of me.
The guy north of you is blind, so there's auto advantage on that guy. But...
Yep, which is why I'm holding off, because I have my bonus action that is giving me advantage, so...
Smart.
Alright, 23 to hit for 21 damage.
Still up.
That was a single roll. Alright, so 29 to hit for... 23 damage.
Ain't it?
Alright. And with that, that is my turn.
Alright, Orcfo and Quaylen.
Alright. So I don't get free advantage anymore. Remind me, like, were the Dragon Riders, were they like more caster Gishy types, or?
They are more caster Gishy type, but you also felt the hit of their blade, which seems to hit like a pretty similar punch. But they are definitely the spellcasty, more dangerous of all of them for sure.
Got you. All right. Well, I'll go for the Yangal diagonal above me.
Yeah. So their range attack is 8d6 force damage. You fought them so many times. Their range attack.
That's
is
right.
force,
That's right.
And then their melee is like a d10 plus 5d8 psychic damage.
Cool. Should I do reckless? Yeah, what the hell? I'll go reckless. Wait, no, I won't. I won't go reckless. I'm not gonna do it.
Meanwhile,
Not with that dragon right next to me.
I need to roll to see if I get their fire breaths back.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I'll just go regular.
First one doesn't. Second one does. This one has his fire breath back.
For 22 slashing, I assume a 33 hits that guy.
33 hits, and again, you hit that 6, so you get to roll another d6.
Oh, hell yeah. The fire damage is a 6, and let me roll one more d6. And that's a 4. So
are you attacking
32?
the dragon or the dude on top?
The dude on the dragon, Yangal.
Okay, gotcha. Just making sure. 28, 32. Excellent.
And I'll go for them again.
What did you end up taking for your fighting thing?
I did the thing that you mentioned, the 1 or 2. I get to re-roll it.
Gotcha.
So 20 slashies and 3 fire.
Excellent.
And I think that's my turn because that's a lot of opportunity attacks that I'm not risking.
All right, Quaylen.
Quaylen gonna do some ice storm because that's all he can do.
Well, you have your lightning. Call lightning up, right?
Oh yeah. That is still going. Let's do that. I don't. So that's kind of an. So the spells. Okay, so it lasts 10 minutes, right? But I regained the spell slot, so I guess we're just playing it as
yeah, to be fair, I did say everything that you guys had buffs and stuff up is gone. But I will say this, I've never seen you actually get to use Call Lightning, so we'll keep it up. So you're concentrating on Call Lightning, but everything's reset.
Okay.
I don't think you've ever really had a chance to ever use this.
No, because I could never see a point in the sky where the cloud could. Yeah, so I guess. I think when I cast it, though, originally it was kind of like here. Or somewhere up here, right?
You see the big giant circle on the screen, or you guys can't see that for some reason?
Like.
The big giant.
This one?
There's a big giant lightning storm out there. That is your storm. Your 60-foot radius.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
All right. Sweet deal then. Yeah, so then can I, like... Are these 3 guys still alive? Looks like it, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Everyone on the board is alive.
Okay, well I'll just strike these guys right here. Because it hits. Stop that. Why is that? Here we go. Yeah, so if I struck like here, would it hit all three since they're all within a 5 feet?
I was looking at something else, but if they're definitely easily hit with a 5-foot radius there. So we got a dex save probably.
Yes, 19 dex save.
Go and roll damage.
3d10. $14.
All right, 14 dex saves. First guy is only a 9. He's still up, but he does take 14. He's looking real rough. Next guy is... What is Quaylen's save? Because I just rolled an 18.
19.
All right, so it's a fail. Let me just do one more. And fail. Okay. So you got 3 fails, but didn't kill any of them. But one of them does look really rough now. Bada bing, bada boom. So after Quaylen, and Quaylen technically has movement if he wants to go flying around or anything like that. You know what it was? I took your bears off, but they would have been, because I thought that's what you're concentrating on, but you would have been concentrating on this anyway, so the bears were gone.
Right.
Anyways.
Yeah, bears have been gone.
So you could fly if you want.
I mean, I think I'll have him. No, I think I'll just leave him where he's at. I think it's fine.
Okay. It's now the Lamprey's turn, and then Tingles and Ramen.
Lampreys. Okay. So the Lamprey has 4 ballistas, and they're each +6, right? Yeah, each +6. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna shoot with all 4.
So
and I'm
120 is your range. So you'll be doing disadvantage, but you could always move your ship in closer to close the distance and get better range. This will be kind of weird because you're
right,
going to
determine like
probably. So, do you want to move closer? Because I'll help you with that.
Yeah.
Keep it going.
Yeah. You know.
Actually, I bet we can do this. Let's do measure tool, center, click on it. Oh, I need a line. Let's just use this point as like, because it's 35. Say that, and then boop. Like that. That's 35 feet kind of diagonal movements.
Okay.
I'm using the ballista in the front. I'm fine just calling like 1 as all of it. They're all still out of range. You see why that is?
Yeah. Basically, I'm just shooting at disadvantage, right?
Right.
But Cadmiel's trying to save it. I shot. Let's see. Am I trying to? I have to like zoom way out. Am I within range to hit one of these dragons? I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Something like.
Yeah, you could aim at them.
Yeah, I'll just shoot at the dragon. So D20 +6.
I don't think you ever answered. Are you using Chrome or are you just using like Firefox or something?
I'm using Edge.
Edge. No worries.
Would it be better to get? I heard you saying earlier to get the extension.
Yeah, I think the extension, as far as I know, though that might have changed in recent year or like recently, is only on Chrome. But I know not everyone likes to use that, so I'm not going to make you use a different browser.
Yeah. So the first one fails.
Mm-hmm. Let's get a
second one. 17. Would that
that's a miss?
Hit the dragon? That's a miss. Okay. So third one. 23 hits, right?
Yep,
so just roll a disadvantage. Second disadvantage. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 hits. Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then what is it? 3.
You should have that clickable on your sheet at least.
I do 3d10. $16.
Sweet. And one more, right?
Yep. 16 hits.
Misses.
Misses. Okay.
Do
I like to
want
think you
Romuald
guys
to
are
go,
like,
so then you can think about tingles.
yeah, if you don't mind. But I'd like to think that like everybody at the back of the ship that's fighting just sees these massive bolts just like flying right past them.
Yeah, because there's like a lightning
shit.
storm above you, a big giant fucking cannonball that could kill like a dragon goes flying by, and all these bolts are now.
Yeah. And one of them hits it.
What we got,
Yeah.
Romuald? Meteors.
Okay. The lightning storm will hit me as well, right?
Say that again.
So the lightning storm hit me as well.
He calls it. That's just to represent the storm up in the sky.
And no meteor swarm.
No.
It just killed everyone on the ship.
Well, I imagine you want to save the ship.
Cadmel does, yeah.
Yes.
I'm gonna wish for a bigger ship. Anytime someone has a big ship, I'm just gonna wish for a bigger one.
So funny enough, on Tuesday, one of the players found a ring of 3 wishes, and it was a random roll during like a year of downtime because they were like dungeon delving, and it wasn't a ring of 3 wishes. It was literally a genie item. So a genie popped out, and they had an hour to do 3 wishes, and they had just got essentially a spell jammer, and she wished for that ship to be better. And so we actually made it better. There's so many upgrades and stuff to it. It's funny. So that worked for them.
All right, I'll fly out here.
We actually put a people launcher on it too. They can like launch people at things.
And I'm going to cast a fireball.
Yeah, I think the genie, she didn't have to roll on the percentile because the genie was the one doing the wish. It's funny.
Oh. I wish for a genie.
What are you casting? Fireball?
Uh-huh.
Fireball.
I'll do it at...
Just, you're
I guess
trying to save the
fifth
ship,
level.
just so you know, fireball will still damage the ship. Then I think we can.
let's see. 1, 2... eight.
I cast counterspell on whatever Romuald's doing.
Well, I can counterspell your counterspell.
I don't
Fuck
think
you,
either
man.
of you are in
Fuck you.
range, but I'm here for the spell battle between the two of you. That's things to think about. That's why I'm like bringing it up. I'm pretty sure. I think I would have ruled that fireball would hit it
30
Nice.
feet, yeah. Let's see. If I cast it at 8th level, I'll be able to sculpt it around 9 squares of things.
Well, does it say squares or creatures? I thought it said
think it's-
creatures.
Let me check.
Important distinction.
Yes, creation spell. Yeah, when you cast a spell that affects other creatures that you can see, you could choose a number of them equal to 1 plus the chosen creatures. Yeah.
Yeah, so unfortunately, I don't think there's any, even with the 9 and upcast, like square footage or cubic footage, there's still enough fire exploding in that area to damage it. But as rules
Well,
goes,
can we
Rachel,
say I
quick
didn't
rules.
fly 100 feet out into the space
Sure.
then?
100%. But you can fly. Just fly.
You can fly, you can fly.
Shoot. Well, that kind of...
I had a really
mention
cool
of
idea.
I guess I'll just fly like 30, 40 feet forward. Doesn't really matter. Take a shot at this guy with a firebolt.
Firebolt.
Could be this one.
Like, well, to be fair, just real quick, just for your consideration, let's keep going with what you're doing, but let's talk out also that the HP of that ship is 400, right? So you fireballing in retrospect, like, yeah, you don't want to destroy it, but it can take some blows, right? You're not going to completely destroy the ship with one fireball or even two. It'll take like focus fire to pull down a ship for sure.
400, so could survive the meteor storm.
Might survive.
23 hits.
Well, you know what? Okay, yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
if you want to do fireball instead, I'm really not that. You can 100%. Again, this is not a try hard fight. This is a get a feel for, like, because going through that process, it is good to know, like, okay, yeah, it could take damage. Because fixing it, the spell mending is the more practical way, and there's rules for that. And there's also like other mundane ways to repair ships.
Yeah, I'll go ahead with the fireball then. I can get it right in the center and hit everybody except the dragon.
So you're more
I'll do
going
that.
for the big bulk in the back. Big bulk in the back.
I mean, right here. I'll be able to get everyone. It's just it won't do anything to the dragons, really.
I love the scale of the maps for this because I love how small it makes Fireball actually look. But usually it seems so big. All right, so everyone's going to roll your damage for me. And I'm just going to take everything.
Just cat mail and orc foe.
Gotcha.
I sculpted around. Man.
Shit roll. Oh, you can re-roll ones and stuff, right?
They become 2s, and then I get an extra d6 plus 5. So 6, 11. So 44.
44. And what's your deck save these days? Or
24.
24. Okay, let's see. How many-
DC, yeah.
Let's see how many auto die. That's a 1. That's a 2. Does the knight have a chance? I think all the warriors are just dead. Well, he has a chance. Or he doesn't auto die. He just takes full damage and stays like bam. So this guy's super bloodied. Now move on to my knights. Is blind auto fail on deck saves? It's been so long since blinded actually.
Tingles go.
Oops. Tingles is not. We're still. What's the word I'm looking for? Finishing Romulo. What he's doing.
Oh, I thought. Sorry, I thought you had moved on to the.
So not auto fail on dex. So he still makes a dex, but even if he succeeds, he only has 18 health left, so he's dead. All right. Everyone else is pretty juicy. So back to the knights. This guy. So he auto fails. So he takes 44 damage. Almost bloodies him. Another knight. Auto fail. And then the Gishes. Auto fail. And then auto fail. Okay. Alright. Romulo's now done. Now it's Tinkle's turn.
So. Okay, so one of the
Okay,
things about Wish is the ability to like use a lesser spell and it makes it an action, makes it instantaneous, and it removes the materials needed.
essentially, yeah.
In this case,
I mean, look at it to be fair, because it's been for I haven't actually. I'm doing stuff from memory. All right.
mhm.
I love that too. That every day that Tingles wakes up, he's like, "I'm just gonna wish myself 25,000 gold thing." Thank you. To me, that's what Tingles does with Wish every day. Just make
Oh, hell yeah.
So you could Can you imagine just waking up every day like, I want to give myself like 20 minutes?
25,000. Another 25,000?
Oh, that's cool. It's a healing thing. You level up to 20 creatures to gain all HP and all effects. That's cool. Granting
maybe I
10
should say that
creatures
correctly.
resistance. You grant the 10 creatures immunity to a single spell. That's cool.
No one can be power word killed.
You undo a single event by forcing a reroll of any roll made within the last round, including your last turn. Reality reshapes cells, for example, which can undo opponent's successful save and a foe's critical hit. I love that is wrapped up into what the fuck is that reaction spell that's OP and makes rerolls?
Silvery barbs.
Yeah, I love that mimics that, right? And we're talking about a wish ability. If just to also tell you how broken Silvery Barbs is. Where's the spell thing? I thought it was in here. It wasn't one of those.
The duplicate spell.
Did I skip over that?
It's one of the first lines. The basic use of this spell is to duplicate any other spell.
Oh, I'm starting to look at all
Base
the
level or
bullet
lower.
points. Got it. Okay.
I guess I won't use it today. What I was gonna ask if I could
This is
do.
for fun, so continue. Yeah, like 100%. This is for fun. Like, use Wish, use Meteor Swarm. Don't worry
No,
about
I just
basic
wanted to use
use.
telekinesis to pick up a dragon and like throw him off the ship, and let him like sink down to gravity.
Oh,
But
yeah,
I'm
telekinesis
too far out.
won't work with that. There is a spell that makes dragons go to the ground. There's weird interactions here, though. The number one thing to know is, like, let's say you had that spell that can ground a flying creature. Where it would be grounded to is its gravity plane, which is this ship.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yeah. No, I was just thinking I could fling him.
That's what. Yeah, that's
I
what I'm
don't-
talking through it though, so you understand your scope of your abilities in this weird arena
Yeah.
of the astral plane and wild space.
There's not. I mean, I'm not going to dimension door over there.
Awkward's like, you
And
can
enemies
make
of-
the door and cast foresight on me.
Yeah, I don't have. I mean, I'm right at 150. I mean, I guess I could move forward a few feet in the ship itself, but let me see. I can. Well, I can fly. That's right. I can fly out to
You
like.
can fly.
Yeah, so let me see. I can do 50 feet. So that would take me to here. And then from here, that's 100. I need to zoom out a little bit. Hold on.
This
Sorry,
map
guys.
is from like I found, as you can see, I found some like spell jamming content that I'm able to use. I'm like, I don't know what this world is going on with this world, but whatever. And then when I'm like, I'm surprised no one's called it out yet. I'm like, it looks like a hairy testicle. It looks like a ball. Or like a veiny ball.
Ball stack. You know, I think I'm just gonna fly out to here and do magic missile on just one whoever's like almost dead from these guys up here.
Okay. Roll your damage.
I'm gonna do it second. I'll do it third level. No, I'll do it second.
This guy in the front is still looking super weak.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, so 44 plus 4. Okay. So 14. I guess I could have done 1 at the guy.
I was gonna do that for you. You do 2 at him. Get him.
Okay, yeah, if you don't mind.
So let's say the first 2 bolts would have hit him, so that would have been 4, 8, and the other 2 would have been 3, 3, 6. Boom. All right. Dragon's turn. You do have bonus action. Don't know if you want to inspire anyone.
Well, the only people that can really hear me is really just Romuel and Quaylen. No, not even Quaylen. He's pretty far out there. Romuel. I'll inspire Romuel. You've been inspired, bitch.
Orkfo, you reckless, right? So I'm at advantage.
I did not.
You did not. Okay.
Yeah, I said I did, and then I changed my mind.
Okay, so 13 is a miss. I had rolled at advantage while he was talking, and it was going to be 29 at advantage. Okay, the dragon is attacking you. That also says bite. And now 2 claws. 18's a miss. Second claw, 17's a miss. Now the other dragon who does get his did get his fire breath attack. Let me see if the other one who just went did. He does not. He's going to come up to you, Cadmail, and dexterity saving throw.
Dex save. Nat 1. Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. Seriously.
Did you need one from me too?
No, he's actually not angling it towards you because he would kill. He would hit friendlies. So it's focused on
Roger.
Cadmail.
Actually, I just realized. Oh, yeah, well, that's not going to help anyways, but it would be a +5 on that. So 8 with my nat 1. Because it's targeting only me.
So that would be, yeah, it's only you. Yeah. 50 fire damage.
Oof.
50.
Wow, tree 50. How many times can you do that soaking ability?
Once. Per long rest, pretty much.
That makes sense. It's once. I was hoping it was once, but I also did it. It's like it is a legendary thing. So
You know, I used my reaction to... No.
well, you
Alright,
had your
what's-
reaction back to
what's that
tell us
ability called?
curious. I'm pretty sure. What his soaking
What's
ability?
that
did?
ability called? Okay.
No, I mean there's like
Thought I
a
heard that
soaking
right.
ability. Yeah.
Just keep
Oh,
saying
Isn't that
so.
a Mormon thing? You're gonna get a.
Hear that word.
I can't hear that straight.
No. Soaking. Is there a joke for that? I
Didn't-
don't know the soaking.
Oh, you don't know what
look
that
it up,
is?
man. Don't.
Okay.
Okay. JP will next talk. You'll explain it to me and Jeff. We won't put it in the VOD though.
Oh shit.
Okay, this guy is going to swing at you, Cadmail. Or wait, is it the Gish turn? Yeah, it is the Gish turn. Actually, I forgot they get spells, so that now that he's close, he reaches out and tries to touch you. So melee spell attack. Where is there? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. So it would be a +7. Okay. Oh, I'm taking a screenshot.
Nat 20.
Nope, 19 for a total of 26.
Which...
So they're trying to
You
play.
better frame that and put it on your wall.
I am. It says telekinetic bolt because that is their save. Save. Yep. Screenshots. Boom, 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 boom. Bam. At 19 or 20. Okay, so I think you make a save though, so it's not all done yet. But yeah, charisma saving throw now.
Here is my saving throw. I take it an 8 fails.
That's for you to decide, because you might have inspiration if you would like to try to do some things, or like fighter rerolls or something. I don't remember.
Well, I'm not gonna use inspiration, but I do have Indomitable, so if it fails, I have to use the new roll.
8 is a fail.
21.
Nice turnaround. Yeah. You succeed. I'm pretty sure. Let me make sure they don't have a ridiculous spell save. Yeah. Very nice. You're not plane shifted away. You know, they're gonna try the same thing. They're gonna try and plane shift you, Orkfo. Bada beam. Come on, roll good. 16. Fine. All right. This guy is gonna. Now my knights are attacking you. Coming at Orkfo. First swing is a 21.
Yeah.
14 slashing. 9 psychic. And then second attack is miss. Not one. All right. Next knight to your north swings at you. 27 to hit.
Yep.
13 slashing. 11 psychic.
I'm officially bloodied.
You reset your health after your level up and you're bloodied?
Yep.
I've hit him hard. And psychic is actually the one thing he's not resistant to, so it's stacking pretty quick.
I'm keeping my health up to date on Roll20, if anybody's paying attention.
Ooh. All right, Warrior's going to take a swing at Cadmiel. Nat 20. Nat 20?
Frame it and put it up on your wall.
I didn't. I was willing Nat 20s into existence, but... All right, no more Warriors around you guys. These two can no longer shoot their Maganail. I think they have 65 feet of fly, so they're going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. And for simplicity, this one... So they come flying out to you, Romuel. So you get some warrior attacks. First swing's a 16. Your AC is, I think, high now for...
Yeah, 16 misses.
What is it these days? Next one's...
It's 17.
Ooh, so I just missed. All right, they swing out, but they do not succeed. So back to the top of the order for the blunderbuss.
Real quick, did the dude actually crit me?
No, the dude didn't crit you. I just rolled a total of 26, 19 plus 7. Because your AC is 26, right?
No, I'm not talking about the one that hit that I already rolled the charisma
he didn't.
save on.
No, I said no. I was trying to will into existence a crit.
Oh.
And I missed both hits. Yeah.
Okay. Well, in that case,
I'm
bombard.
Crit.
Yeah, bombard. We'll do. It's gonna aim for meteorism.
This one just got its fire breath attack while the other one does it. So it's for you to decide.
You know, since you have put it in my head, big cannon on a Ruza trunk.
I can't believe one of them is actually...
I'm gonna use inspiration and re-roll that.
Come on. Come on. Roll big or go home.
God dang it!
That sucks.
That's a nat 1! Jesus!
Oh my god. Can I get my fighting spirit stuff to my shit, please? Another nat 1? Riley, you have my permission to get real dice if you wish. Because that is ridiculous. You've rolled way too many nat 1s tonight. I mean,
I need to...
It's like, it's like, to be fair, you are like in DM territory now. Like, how many D20 rolls are you making? So like nat 1s are going to happen more. But you've rolled so many nat 1s tonight, it's ridiculous.
So there was the one before the session started, the one, my first roll during the session, which I already used, and then the 2 back to back right there.
think you did a nat one on a save too, and you had to do Indomitable, right? Or maybe that was only a 2. No, you had deck save.
Oh yeah, that was the
4.
deck save I just made. So yeah, I have already done over the course of tonight 5 nat ones.
I wonder if there's any nat ones in all your advantages rolls earlier.
Actually, well, I already used it. I was gonna say like, oh, what if I had it for the bombard cannon? But I did just use it for that. Oh, time for my regular action as I nat one both of the harpoons and the ballistae, and missed on the cannon as I. Oh god. Fighting Spirit I shall use once more to give myself 15 temp HP and advantage. And, I'm gonna go up and try and fight a Ruzj. Actually, wait, this guy's a Gish, right? He's the one that tried...
The lady ones are the Gishies.
Okay, so the riders.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna go and aim for the rider, then. Rather than the dragon. So... is a 22 to hit.
Mm-hmm. I'll do it.
20 damage.
Okay.
19 to hit.
Mm-hmm.
25 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, that one's advantage.
They're bloodied, but they... Cool. So I was rolling in case you critted.
32 to hit.
Yeah.
26 damage.
Looking rough, but still up.
$32 to hit. 31 damage? Yeah.
They did. So this guy here, the weakest is, or like, he's the weakest hitting, but he's also the weakest on the board. So use that for your consideration.
Well, that was all my attacks.
Oh, okay. Schmorkvo and Quaylen.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep wailing on the rider. Still not going to reckless. Does a 17 hit?
The rider, 17 hits.
Yep. Hell yeah.
Yeah, so don't roll that one.
18 slashes. And for fire.
They're looking rough, but they're still up. So I got the yawns tonight.
27 to hit for... Oh, that's a 6, so I'll roll that again. 23 plus... You did say roll 6s again, right? On your hit dice?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 23 plus 3, 26, and then fire for another 4. So 30.
They did.
Oh, they're gone. Cool. Yeah. I will stay where I'm at.
Whalen.
I'm gonna strike some lightning again, I guess.
I guess to be fair, I do think the ship actually would have been moving on their turn. I never really... Whoa! Wrong button.
I'm gonna second wind while I'm at it, since I can now.
Yes. Multi-class. Multi-class. Alright, so this ship is actually going to move up. Okay. So they are within the last range.
I'm gonna...
Orkvo says it's okay to hit him. He can take it.
Oh, geez, I got 2. I rolled a nat 1 on the second one.
I'll strike here to hit the dragon and this guy.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
To be fair, if you do here...
I get all 3?
Yep.
Okay, well then, let's do that!
Well, why won't you just
Ding
do
dong.
it then, mate?
Bing bong. Fuck your life. Dexterity saving 19.
You killed one. Yeah.
And then either 8 or 4.
All right. Him first. That's a fail. So that's 8 lightning. Whoa, that's not right. What was he at? Just gonna have to approximate. Okay, now on dragon. Oops, well, that's fine. Plus 4, 10, fail. All right, they all fail and they all take damage and kill one. It is the Lamprey's turn.
Lamprey. Yeah, so,
Same thing, kind of moving it in.
yep.
Yeah, see, what I'm doing is I'm using the measuring tool, right? Because it'll be so obnoxious to try and do it square by square. And then just like, oh, I guess you'll be bumping into it. So let's just kind of move him like
Maybe
this,
like-
maybe.
Like that or something.
Yeah, I feel that's close enough.
Alright, so then.
They run into Tingles, killing him as the jaws grab him. Do the betrayal
So
now,
now-
boys! Captain Alexander says you guys leave the ships, and they just sail off, leaving you alone. Stranded in this.
Alright, I'm going to shoot for this dragon again, which I believe is now within range. I don't have to do.
I'm using the
Disadvantage.
ballista that's at the front, pretty much where Tingles is standing. So I'm not sure if you measured from that.
Oh. So what's the. What is it? 120. So that's just out. Okay, so that's fine. Still out. Still with disadvantage. Okay. Okay, first one's a fail. Second one, 20. So bottom
20
is
hits.
20. That hits the dragon, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Come on, stop. 18.
Hey, good damage roll. Okay.
Okay. So third one. 22. 18.
18 just hits.
Oh yeah. 19.
Nice, nice, nice.
Okay, final one. Natural 20.
Or,
Do I get it? Even.
nah, you have to roll disadvantage, unfortunately. Roll another nat 20. Another nat 20, easy peasy.
I got a 19.
still hits. Yeah, 19 will still hit, at least.
Alright. That 25, I think it gave me. Oh, no, 10. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. Okay.
That was an amazing
25.
damage roll. All right. Raw Mill's up with Tingles on deck.
3 of the 4.
All right. I'm gonna fly right past these guys, so they could do an attack of opportunity if they want.
Ew. Swing, bada, swing. That's a miss. 10 and 21. So I'm assuming 21 hits. Because even
Mhm.
shield
No
reaction,
shield.
you can't do shit. Get wrecked. 21 damage. 9
I actually don't have
slashing.
shield prepared at the moment because I
Hey.
unequipped the staff of defense.
That's 12 slashing, 9 psychic. 21 total. Are you bloody? Alright, go ahead.
And then I'm gonna cast Cone of Cold.
Roll that damage. You can get it roll for sure. Easy peasy. So 1s turn into 2s, so 35.
That's
plus-
just fire.
Oh, just
Um,
fire. Interesting.
That's just for fire. So 33, 34, 39.
Okay.
That's
All right.
a low
Dex
roll as well.
saves coming from the dragons. 1 to the west. What is your saving in 24?
24.
So nat 20, they could definitely do it. Nope. It's a 2. And nope. All right, so dragons take full 39 damage. Unfortunately, they're immune to cold damage. Boom, 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 boom. That's a joke. All right. They can't succeed, so he takes the full 39. Full 39. Okay. Looking rough, but people are still up. Assuming there's nothing else. Clawed tinkles.
Bengals. Alright, so. Well, I don't want to fly into those guys. I guess I'll just attack these two guys here. I think I'm just. I think I'm just gonna do magic missile on them, 2 and 2.
Okay.
Alright, so I'll do 2d4 plus 2 on the first guy. So 8.
Mm-hmm.
2d2 plus 2 on the second guy. 5.
Okay. They're hurting, but they're still up. Alright, so if there's no inspiration, dragon turn. He does. He got his fire breath attack, right? I think I said that at the top of the turn. Because I've never already done it twice, but yeah, so this will be the third time because he rolled it twice to get it back, and this was the second time. Cadmail.
Yep.
What time it is? It's barbecue time. Make a dex saving throw.
19 plus an additional 5, I think, because it's only targeting me.
You fail because fuck you. Just kidding, you succeed. So that would have been 56 fire damage.
28.
Thank you for doing math for me. 28 fire damage.
Get to the chopper.
Get to the chopper. Rolling for
Get to
recharge.
the chopper!
He does not recharge because he's a little biatch. Okay. This guy here is going to swing. One second, he's got some- Alright. Orcvo, you did that reckless, so I'm doing an advantage. I'm just kidding. I know you did 16's a miss on the bite. Oh, excuse me, 19 to hit. No,
Does not.
yeah, 20, right? Yep. 12's a miss on the claws. 15's a miss. Recharge! 6! Alright, the dragon to the west has recharged their fire. Okay. This knight swinging at Orcvo. $21. Let go.
Son of a bitch.
13 slashing, 12 psychic. Second attack. Damn, 25. Hey, I'm beating the fuck out of you.
Yeah, you are.
13 slashing, 10 psychic. Alright, guy to the north. 15's a miss. 26 is a hit. 15 slashing, 9 psychic. Why won't you die? Alright.
Because you're a little bitch.
Alright, Tingles, you're being attacked by 2 warriors.
Oakley dokley.
21 hits. Get fucked.
Yeah.
10 slashing, 7 psychic. Second attack. 15 to hit, Tingles?
No, it misses. So I'm sorry, the first one damage was 17.
Yep. Alright,
Okay.
second dude is attacking. First one's a 12. Second one is a nat 20. Okay, that is... You're taking 39 damage after that hit.
Oh, wow.
Alright, Bombard's up. Cadmail's up. Alright, come on. I believe in you. I believe
Cool.
in you.
Hey, Tingles. Duck. As I send the cannon towards the Yankee warrior on his left.
I just love the image of that big old ship just turning and Tingles. You just see a big giant open maw of a fucking giant cannon. Come on.
16 to hit. Does it?
They have an
Because
AC of
if it
17.
doesn't, I can use my
They
inspiration.
have an AC of 17.
Inspiration.
Alright, let's see it.
Shit. No, that is
Oh,
it. 17.
hits!
All right.
Finally.
And to quote a YouTuber I follow, I'd like to thank Gith Yankee Warrior for starring as Baloney Mist Cloud #1.
I'm gonna give you splash
That-
over damage for that one.
That's 79 damage.
79. The guy had 13 health left. So like, Tingles, it's like that whole like I don't know if as like a kid. I don't know if you guys ever done this, but I have a memory when I was a kid. And this is kind of brutal, but like having a BB gun, and I remember like a dragonfly like landing on the end of it, and just like pulling the trigger, and it's just gone. It's like I'm just imagining like you just pull and you just duck. Like the amount of tinnitus you're all gonna get from that cannon, by the way, is painful. So roll for tinnitus. But that guy's just gone. There's not even blood. There's just like he's just gone.
Yeah, Baloney Mist Cloud #1.
Yeah. All right, Cadmil, Orkville, Quaylin.
Well, I still have to shoot the other guy.
Oh
with
yeah, I forgot you have your ballista.
ballista.
Yeah, so in the future, I am going to add like the crew members, right, for your ships, because strategically, I think that'll be their best calls. Like, it's targeting your guys' weapons. But I'm glad you guys get to use all your toys just to get a feel for them.
So, the other guy actually disappeared for me as well. The one on the right of Tingles.
Oh, I did splash damage on that one, or carry over, because that was just brutal.
Alright, Baloney Mist Clouds 1 and 2. As I target this guy here north of Orkfo with the Ballista.
Do you got range on that? The ballista for you will be from the back of the ship.
Okay, from the back, which... That... Let me measure this real quick.
Well, you know what? No, actually, let me correct this. We're going to use the tip because, like, rotating the ship counts no movement, right? So technically, I'm just going to treat it like you all, right?
Yeah.
As players. So even if you were like a large creature or bigger. So yeah, let's just call it that you can use it from here. But I think the flip of that is if you can do that, they're going to be able to focus on your dudes if they're manning a station no matter where they are. Like
Fair.
the distance there. Does that make sense? Yeah.
Yes. Alright,
Yeah,
so
like the
Ballista,
main on
which...
this guy would the distance required, but they'll go in reverse though. So Tingles, like if your ballista can touch the front of the ship, you can hit any of the crew members at that range. I don't know if JP's
Okay.
listening. Okay, cool.
Well, my Ballista are going to target this guy. It's at disadvantage because of the distance.
Yep, and they're not a crew member.
So that is... It didn't roll with the disadvantage, even though I thought it would. Alright. So it's a 24 to Jesus Christ.
Damn, you fucking with Jesus. 24 damage to Jesus Christ.
No, 24 to hit. That roll was 6 damage with the 3d10. If
You
it,
hit this guy here. Alright.
yeah, the
He's-
one north of Orkville.
He is up.
So-
Not looking rough.
All right, now to roll for the other because this is disadvantage. Nat 1. Alright.
I'm laughing at Nate laughing.
And also, I think I would give the Bombard like inspiration. And I think that would, to be fair, I think I would keep that Nat 1 inspiration separate from a Cadmill inspiration.
Okay, I have no way to mark that, so...
Yeah, you have to. It's like the special inspiration, right? I've done that in the past with you guys. I would do like a Bombard inspiration somewhere. Somewhere. I don't know.
So,
I'll think about that, but right now I'm leaning towards ship inspiration.
yeah. And then, for now, I am just going to Slicey Dicey Dragon. Do it normal.
Doing it normal.
Yep. That's a 26 to hit
Mm-hmm.
for 28 damage. Actually, I need to double check. Does this do extra damage when it's done against a dragon? I have forgotten about this.
Ooh.
No, it doesn't. Okay.
The good news is, if you ever roll for a Dragon Slayer sword or weapon, you might be able to add that ability to it.
Just merging the weapons.
To be fair,
It's like I put one
common.
sword.
Well, remember how we did the common and people were able
Yeah,
to take
the moon
features
touched.
and stuff. Yeah, I haven't decided if I want to do above common, but like I definitely am open to the idea. So we'll see.
Alright, so second slice.
Maybe they'll
That's a
awesome.
nat 20.
Hey.
Alright.
How do you want to?
I forget, do we?
So
What?
roll normal, and if you hit an 8, it'll cascade.
Thing is, it didn't roll the extra dice. I think Beyond 20 was...
Oh, now
He's
Beyond
fucky.
20 is messing with it now. I bet it's
Yeah.
not added in the roll 20.
So, yeah, it's...
Oh no, it didn't.
So I need to roll another d8.
Yeah, roll another d8. So you're hoping one of these two d8s nat or nope, tricky.
Got a nat 1.
So 15 damage.
Yeah, and then 6d6. Of which I got 2 duplicates.
Not on this extra damage.
Oh.
Only weapon damage because that is very broken. The
Fair.
extra damage you guys get.
15
bonus is
plus
already,
22.
Like, 3d6
That's 37 then.
turned into 66 is so strong.
Yeah, that's 37 then, because 14 plus the
You-
1 from the 1d8.
You killed him a long
is
time ago.
15. Stop! He's already dead!
All right.
And I think that's... That was 2 swings, right?
Pretty
Yes.
sure because he only
I,
had like 50.
I still have 1 left then, which I'm gonna swoop down and get that dude north of Orkfo.
Get him real good.
19 to hit.
Yeah, I'll do it. He has 7 health, so roll as much as you want.
27.
Okay.
And thus ends my turn.
Oh, you did need to move a... Yeah, oh, okay, there goes your token. There goes your token.
Reminder, he got his breath weapon back. Just, I don't know if you'd know that as a character, but
No 1% I told you guys about the table that he... I like doing that for the dragon breath because I feel like it puts a lot of fear and it's a good reactionary like plan around the dragon breath. I love actually telling you guys. Orko? And then Quaid?
Cat, you're gonna stay there?
Yeah, 1 second.
Cool. I'll go ahead then. I'm gonna go after the dude. And you know what? Screw it. I'll go reckless now.
Real quick, dinner's done, so I'll go and grab it and then I'll be back.
10-4. Now that you have reckless,
Well-
20 gets Yankee Knights appear around you.
Yeah, right. 20 slashes.
See, you
Which?
you hit that 6.
Oh, I did, didn't I? Do another 11 fire. And another 4, so 35.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gone. And yeah, against the dragon. Come on. Oh, that was a 19.
Crit. You're at advantage. Crit.
I know. It still didn't do it. For 18.
It'll take you 3 levels, so pretty much your quote-unquote level 20 capstone now to get the crit on 19 with the fighter dip.
For
right?
sure.
Damn it.
Yeah. I haven't been paying attention to 1s and 2s. I should have been paying attention to that too, but whatever.
fair
Yeah,
enough.
that's my turn.
Your guys is like over on so much of the kills as like the 1s and 2s probably don't even matter.
No.
So 18 demolish. Wait, long.
I will move like, I don't know, here.
Fair enough.
So,
Quaylen's gonna shoot some lightning and try and just. Can I just hit the dragon?
Yeah.
Like if I just hit it right
It's a
there.
15 save on the dragon.
What is it? 19?
Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's a fail.
Yeah, it's a 19.
Roll your damage, bitch. Hey,
18.
roll. Okay. Romulo, or excuse me, the lamprey, then Romulo too. Do you want to keep kind of trucking down there?
Yeah. I guess if he's not dead, yeah. Just do.
I'm not dead yet.
Alright. 19.
Do you want to move the ship down there?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. 19, natural 20. Yeah, that's fine. So I guess I don't have to do a disadvantage. Well, probably still. Let's see.
That's why I lose you to see.
No, that's it's within range. right? What is it?
Using at least one of those 4 squares of the ballistic. Ooh, no. I'm pretty sure it's 120.
Yeah, it's 120. Okay.
Get wrecked.
All right. Well, I did a 19 and a 20, so the first one hits.
Yep, 19 will hit.
And then 310, 23.
Nice.
This is a beefy dragon, man. 16 misses.
Yep.
16 misses. Last one. And last one misses.
All right. Romeo.
I'll cast Disintegrate at 6th level.
He auto succeeds. Con save.
Dex
Damn you.
74.
Come on, Nat 20. Oh, so close. 12. 74 damage.
Correct.
Hey, he's still up. He's looking rough, but he's up. He has 6 health left. Anything else?
I guess I'll fly 100 feet away because it's breath weapons.
Unless Tingles can finish the job.
I think Tickles can do it.
There's a weird thing going on here. I'm not sure how to rectify, right? So you were flying in on the ship. and then you flew off the ship, right? But then the ship caught back up. So like,
Land on the ship and the
But then
ship
like,
carries me.
I guess there could be like def navigating for them to pick you up, as long as you didn't like move like up and down on the 3D plane there. I guess I'll allow it for now. Like a ship could swoop you up as it's moving. So let's say you're still there at the front. Give you a little extra movement. That'll be a fun way maybe to get you a little extra and give you more incentive to move the ship in.
Well, if I move Tingles, Tingles can get up to 50 feet, so he can come here, and from there, that's 75 feet. So
you can do the classic fireball on him.
I am back, but muted while I eat.
I cast Wish. I wish he was my pet. What do I want to do? I want it to be badass.
Vicious mockery.
You're
I think it's the
adopted. Your
best.
parents don't even love you.
It's the best last hit there is.
Like, oh shoot.
They just die.
Yeah, but that's only 4d4. Like, I don't know how bad.
He has 6 HP.
Oh, really? We know that? Yeah, we know that for sure.
I think you said 7, but still, yeah.
Oh, 7?
No, I said
Around there.
I meant to say 6.
Yeah, I mean, there's a chance Vicious Mockery could fail, and then
Dude, don't worry about me.
Yeah, next turn you better make it good because I'm gonna kill Orc Foe. I'm gonna kill him good.
I mean, I could definitely kill him. I'm just trying. Like, what do I want to kill him with?
Use Fireball. It's always a classic.
It is always a no. He's immune to fire, isn't he?
You almost did it.
I like to think that Justin was listening, being like, "Don't fall into it. Don't fall for it. Don't fall for it."
I was not going to say a word.
I know. I was
Oh,
like, I was like, I bet the guys are not going to say shit. They're going to hear it.
Assholes, all of you. So, can I throw him off the ship?
What do you want to do?
Telekinesis. Throw him off the ship.
You cast Wish.
No, with telekinesis. I can pick up something up to 1,000 pounds and move it 30 feet.
I explained
Drop it.
earlier what, like, you're not going to kill him by doing that. If you're just throwing him. I explained the falling gravity rules earlier.
Fine.
It's like the way to imagine it. Like, you can take telekinesis and go like, ha 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 ha, and then he'll float in space wherever you drop him. That's the quick and easy bit.
Can I just throw him, and then because he's in space, he'll keep floating? Sorry, I'm pulling you, Patrick.
You can do that in one. Sorry.
All right.
To be fair, at this point in my life, it's like, well, in Baldur's Gate, and it's like, fuck you. Oh my gosh! Imagine if he had played Baldur's Gate and then he started.
At least it's a D&D game.
Yeah, I know, right? At least there's a little bit of believability there, or like confusion, allowed confusion there.
All right, I'm not gonna hold this off any longer. I'm just gonna do.
Jesus, Dave.
You could probably do any save.
You're like, I'm not gonna put this off. I'm going to do something. He has 6 health left, brother. The dragon's gonna die from just like
Old age.
Old age.
Come on.
All right, I'll do magic missile, 3rd level.
Oh my god, you would have been better off at just
Just what, Nate?
Telekinesis, tickling him to death with telekinesis. It's one of those, like, in this moment, you could do those things with telekinesis, but that's just to get it over with, but also explaining how the rules actually work. So you get 6
Hey.
health, so at level 6 is how many charges? 3, 4,
No, not
5?
level 6. Third
Or
level.
Third level. So
Yeah. So
technically
5
he could
D4.
live if he rolled the ones on every D4 roll. Because that's 5.
That's not
Well,
Okay,
it would be a 1
Isn't it a
plus 1.
D4 plus 1?
Yeah, it's a plus.
Oh, wait,
it's
it
a
is
plus
5,
1,
right?
yeah.
So he does. It is
Yeah.
So
auto.
it's guaranteed.
Out of
Yeah.
initiative. Teagles has a heart
It's like,
attack.
fuck this.
All right,
You're not gonna let me tell you how he dies? No, he's fucking dead.
He's dead. This comment wasn't that serious. Cool. We're out of initiative. And I'm going to go and take a 10-minute break and then get back into it.
Okay.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Right.
BRB. Alrighty. So, upon attempting to leave Stardock? I'm trying to remember what they called it. Pretty sure it's Stardock. Yeah, Stardock. The asteroid that you had teleported into from Undermountain below Waterdeep. So you're floating above in space, which I believe is a unique experience for all your characters. You fought some Yankee, and you learned what spell jamming flying spaceships are like. You met Captain Alexander and the Hippo people, who had the bombard to maybe Catamil's a little bit of dismay, as he was debated by me to be attuned to it, just to run into the captain and be the honorific man he is. Instead of murdering them and taking the ship for himself, he passed it over to the rightful owners. But there's also the Lamprey-style ship that Tingles decided to attune to become Lord Captain Tingles, I guess. And upon trying to leave, as Alexander had spoken to you all about the Chaos Beast somewhere in the Astral Sea that potentially could be a passage through to the realm of Limbo. His suggestion, though, was to stop at a place called the Rock of Brawl, which, according to him, was not that far away. But before you guys could leave and make too much distance, a Yankee galleon showed up, and you have fought it, and just killed all its crew. What would you like to do?
What they get.
We still have to destroy the place before we leave as well.
Hey, if we got all of those guys and the dragons and stuff, who's flying this thing?
Well, accordingly, I'm out of spelljammers myself. My backup spelljammer's down there on your Tingles Lamprey, the ship fuckery. So, unfortunately, none of my crew can pilot that ship.
No, I mean, like, is it gonna crash right now with us on it? Because nobody's flying it.
Oh no, you killed the spelljammer, so it has come to a stop. Not just drifting.
Relative to what?
To the planet below.
Okay.
It's a fun ship, though. I would hate for it to be, going to waste if you all could, or if you would be able to, pilot it. We may be able to take it to Rock and Roll and make a little bit of cash on it. Not to have any experience selling captain ships or anything of that sort.
Well, given that before we found you, I had attuned to your ship, I think if I were to act as the spelljammer for this one, if no one has any complaints.
Jam it, bro.
And, Mr. Cadmail, if you want to, continue after, if we, docked at the Brawl, are you going to hold on to this fine vessel, or could we sell it? I know some people could buy it. People pay good money, or what, for these kind of ships.
It would be for good money, but given a flying ship, that's not something that is very well known of down in
Planet side. Down there on Toro.
Yes. And it would be quite the diplomatic vessel.
It's our best understanding. The denizens of Toro are very, very protective of their cultures down there, their people. There's a few places that I wouldn't have known about. You could navigate, but for the most part, you're met with hostilities down there. Some of the most powerful people on your planet down there threaten war for any spelljammers to move through, marked and seen. But this is your first prize, and hopefully it will not be your last. Shall we get you boys to the Rock of Burl and my lady? Yeah, speaking to Tatiana. Get you to the Rock of Burl, and maybe get you a crew for your new ships. You're smelling my boys a bit thin, as it were.
Think
Yes.
that would be a good idea.
Yes. Almera speaks up because she has tagged along to see what the results of everything is. Are we going to do anything about Stardock and the asteroid before we leave?
Well, now that we have another ship with which to take the books of the history of your people and the treasures within, we could just turn around and load up everything that needs to be saved.
To be fair, Romuald kind of did that last time. He kind of took all the books, essentially.
Yeah, I think we're supposed to destroy it, right? To erase any evidence so it doesn't track back to her people.
The methods is up to you. She just wants no proof that you all were there.
There's also a handful of mind flayers there.
Well, you wouldn't happen to have anything that destructive at hand, Romil, would you?
Perhaps, I don't know if it's destructive enough to destroy that.
Well, we've got some gunpowder. We could take that down in there, infuse it with some precious metals, but it's very costly. Or to put a little detonation off on the inside of that, it'll cost a good amount of gold, but we could do that.
I suppose I could try. But if there's anything left over, then we might need to rely on the cannon.
Well, I just want to point out that we wanted to make sure we got out of here alive, and so you know the cannons are not really cheap. Very pricey. So if we could do this without expenditures, that would be appreciated.
Could just fly the ship into it. That'd probably do it.
I think we would prefer to keep the ship intact.
I'm just saying that'd be more expensive than a couple cannonballs.
Load a bunch of explosives into the ship and then run into it?
That'd be fun.
I would have to say that would be a waste of expenditure of the ship cost. Scrap alone on that vessel and the spell jamming.
Actually,
Go ahead.
how much damage does the spell I'm thinking of do? The meteor storm.
Are you thinking about meteor swarm? Okay, yeah. I don't know, man. Like
Was it
anywhere from
40d6?
100. Yeah, it'll be 41d6 plus 5. And half of those.
And half of those have a minimum of 2.
Yeah. It's really more so just about like area spread.
Mm.
It's 4 or 40-foot radius.
Yeah, so plummeting
Spheres,
the asteroid, you'd be doing essentially 120 d6 spread out along the surface. Roll an Arcana check, Romuald.
$25.
This is me projecting the narrative, so if you don't like this, you can adjust it or change it however you'd like to. But again, I always like to picture that Romuald's a deep studier and knew about a concept, like spell called Meteor Swarm. He's been doing research and problem solving, the math science behind it, or the math magic behind it. You're finally getting close to cracking it. And I love the idea that what the missing piece is that you're literally in space around an asteroid. And so clinging along to this big hunk of rock are also like smaller meteors. And it's described in the Forgotten Realms lore that there's actually a lot of asteroid and like rock floating around the planet Toro. So I like the idea of you kind of like, okay, that's what I need, that size. And with a 25, at the very least, the damage might not completely destroy it, but you could knock it out of its orbit and send it out into space to continue on forever and ever. But narratively, you can do a lot of damage to that asteroid. I think mechanically. So narratively for me, Meteor Swarm will get the job done. I would do like a D100 roll though to see if like on a 1 if that asteroid doesn't go down to the planet. If you wanted that risk of just catastrophic, oh fuck. But
Yeah, that'd be fun. It could be a lesson in humility.
Wieners!
you roll a 1 and it hits Cholt and wipes out all the dinosaurs. So,
But yeah, if it's all right with everyone else, then I'm going to give it a shot. Feel like there's no better place to test it than in space.
I just love the idea that you're literally going to cast it the first time in space around asteroids and meteors. So it's literally just going to be coming from a place near you.
I'm just going to, be calling them around.
Yeah. Do you want to describe it or do you want me to do a narrative description for you? Because I think this is pretty fucking epic.
I guess he'll go to the front of the ship and he'll take a look around and he'll just be looking at all the floating rocks and meteors.
Wait. Hold music. Come on. Where we got? What do we got? Hold music. This one. All right, now go. I wanted good music for the background. I wanted something a little more juice.
Yeah, he'll be looking at the meteors in the sky floating around, and he'll just hold his arm up and try to like pull them down towards the starport. And when they get to about half their distance, they'll just burst into flames and then collide with it.
And I love the idea too that like part of the arcane math here is literally you winning through arcane might against the gravitational pull of a whole planet. And what is your weapon of choice these days for spellcasting as a staff? I don't remember.
The focus is the Dragon Touch focus.
Dragon touch focused. So what do you envision that looking like?
I feel like it's like a clip in his robe, kind of like, what is it, a brooch?
Yeah, brooch.
So I guess he's just grasping it with one hand.
And with his other free hand, just like pulling. Is there I'm curious, is there any I love that sorry, I just didn't look. I was curious if there's any material components, and there's not. So I just love the idea. It's just through willpower that you're just like, here comes 3 meteors. So that all of you in
4.
like, what was that?
4.
Is it 4? I thought it was 3.
Yeah.
Jeez. So that was 160 D6 spread out. Yeah. Yeah. You all have been increasing in power, right? And breaking new limits that not very, 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 very rare people. Like in your minds, as you've been progressing through power and the grind, new things are awakening. Like maybe this is too when you're realizing as you look up and you watch Romul on the bow of the stern of the ship, the front, standing over a planet, right? And he begins to will meteors to burst into flame. You just see them moving. That's like all of you are realizing this moment. Or maybe you are realizing, like, we are gods, right? This is a whole new level. And Tingles, you're realizing, I can bend the universe to my will. There's risk involved. But more than becoming a king, more than becoming a lord, you're touching the divine, the fabric of time and space and reality and magic. You're tapping into that power, the power of only the gods can wield. And you're all thinking and maybe feeling this, the strength in your bodies, in your arms, and your minds and your wills, as you just watch as the meteors come swarming in faster and faster and faster, hotter fire streaks, and then huge concussive explosions, hotter than the sun. The only thing that would compare to this was probably the breath of a demigod, Red Dragon, or Chardalon, but even he did not have this kind of power that you all are wielding. And the asteroid, Stardug, breaks and fractures and becomes to come apart. Red, cracked veins inside of it. Roll a D100, Ramen.
I also want to roll damage just because.
Oh yeah, 100%. Ew. Yeah, go and roll our.
It's just
100.
41d6.
No, it's more than that. Technically, it's more because you're spreading it out, right? So, I mean, I guess you can do 46, but then it'd be times 4 areas. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. I see what you're saying.
So that's 160 d6 damage, technically, of damage you're tossing out.
Oh, just first roll. I'll fire.
I mean, if you don't want us to do 140 d6 and just call it like all of it, because there's no like immunities or anything like that.
Well, the fire damage gets oops, I'm sorry, that was a d20.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Oh, damn it, why did it roll that? I'm sorry. I'm trying to roll a d6.
No worries. So our first fire
84.
84? Gotcha.
No, 80.
74, I see 2 ones, so that's 76.
76, so 86.
86. Alright, so that's your first fire.
And then bludgeoning is the next one, which is 74. No bonuses.
Okay. So you just want to take that and multiply it by 4, essentially.
Yeah, I don't want to roll that. It's actually really loud every single time you roll it.
Fair enough. Well, I guess the weird thing here is the times 4 is because one of those is a +5, but you only get that one.
The second roll doesn't get any bonuses. Like the first one goes up to 86, but the second one is just 74.
Well, so let's just say you use this in the middle of a war, right? Just so we understand the mechanics. Because it's the first time I think I've ever had to actually make a ruling on this. Instead of, like, yeah, one dude you're fighting, a dragon, it's 40 d6, right? Because like, it doesn't stack.
Right.
But you spreading it out in 4 different points of context, I do think that would be 4
it would
separate
re-roll 4
rolls.
times. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Do you want to do that just so you can get, because I can't guarantee you'll be able to have a moment where you can
sure. I mean, I'll do it.
Yeah.
I'm
curious.
I'll just run them through because I don't think any of the others are going to get any bonuses. So
yeah,
I think it's a new record regardless.
Dude, D&D Beyond is kind of glitching out.
Like, too many dice, too much power.
Let's roll 2.
Damn, 80.
Roll 3. Roll 4. And then what? 2 more?
I was trying to write them down, but some of the numbers are like blending together. So 87, 84. And then I did get that. 2 more. 2 more. Yep. So 77,
all right.
63. All right.
I think that's everything.
We got 86 plus 74 plus 68 plus 80 plus 87 plus 84 plus 77 plus 63. 619 damage.
Only 619.
Only 619. Yeah, it's like in that moment too, you're feeling like that legitimately, like if that was an army of people on a battlefield, you've just destroyed half an army, right? Well, I say
that was also the first 9th level spell that he successfully cast.
I love this idea in this moment. Like you turn and look and you see Tatiana just smiling, and her eyes are just like almost drunk with your own power too. And there's a smirk on her face of just like, because she's been able to cast 9th level, and you finally have joined her on that plateau, and there's like this new understanding between the two of you.
Bro, what did you just do?
And you guys watch as sorry, I'm not interrupting you, but just setting the background as you're talking to him. You see the remnants of the asteroid like going closer to the Earth, to the world, begin to burn up in the atmosphere.
Well, that is the limit of what I can do now.
I'm just glad you're on my side, man. You gotta be in space for that to work?
I don't think so. Hopefully I'll never have to do that on the ground.
Just give me a nod or something.
And yeah,
Okay,
even
little
with
Peggy.
this is out of character, but even with it's like sculpt spells, you'd only be able to cover 10 people, and so that's a large area.
I'm curious. I'm going to measure out what. Again, we're at a bigger scale now. But I'm curious what 40. What's the radius? 40-foot radius for each one.
Mm-hmm. And so it's like it's so easy to be careful with evocation because you don't have to worry about fireball. But this is like the one spell that it's like you can't do this in a city or something. It's just really destructive.
Well, I must say, I've never seen anything like that before. I've seen asteroids and meteors take all a spelljammer in my time there. I've never seen anyone pull them from the sky themselves. Who the fuck are you people? Why do I have the pleasure of knowing your acquaintance?
Hey man, just be glad we didn't leave you down there.
Well, I'm
Because
glad
that would have been bad.
I'm counting my lucky stars, as it were. What? Do you all have a name?
When Gary typically does our introductions.
Are we going by the Inglorious badges or the Gilded badges? I don't remember.
We're now the glorious badges.
We are the Glorious badges. As he says that, he's like rubbing his hands down his body.
Can the badges also call meteors from the sky? Are you like a demigod in disguise?
Baby, you better believe I'm a demigod. Let's just say my prowess is in other different areas. I never met a hippo person before.
No. We have a GIF. Not to be confused with the GIF. They're scum. If you ever come across a GIF, you're being good and give them a 1-2 as it were. Well, glorious battles.
He kind of like bows to you, like gives you a very formal bow.
I'd give you all my respect and honor. You have saved me. You have not blasted me into the atmosphere. Limbo. To the rock of brawl, shall we?
Romeo will look over to Almira if she's still on deck.
Yeah, she is. She's like leaning over and just watching the asteroids and the remnants burning up in the atmosphere.
Do you think that'll be enough to throw them off?
I believe it would. I believe it would. That is remarkable. I've only heard of someone like Blackheath herself. Or Geith themselves do this. That you would have done. I will take Ezria back to the house in the Outlands. But we could have use for you when you're done with your task in Limbo. I doubted your survivability, but now that I see this, open lady does not sell you lightly. You are powerful. If you ever wish to give your assistance to the Givsarai in our fight against the Githyanki, more importantly, the Shasar Kur, in our hope of uniting our people. If you have time for us, visit us in Zals. If you're victorious, I would like to hear of your exploits, glorious badgers.
And she also bows.
Thank you all for what you've done. I wish we could have perhaps brought some more with us back to the Shasauku. The outposts wiped off, and they will be puzzled over this, and they will be afraid. And we can use that fear. We will leave now. Good luck. If you need anything, search for my people.
Hope your friend's okay.
I hope so too.
Actually, let me get the correct lore here. There's names for like the Githsarai points of interest in Limbo. I want to make sure I get the names right. There's 2 large cities, so she would mention to make contact with the floating city. Or Sraklor. Shra. Githyanki and their apostrophes. And with that, she plane shifts her and Ezra away, leaving you all with destination for the Chaos Beast.
Bye.
Better name. Mr. Cadmiral, have you finished all of treatment for your new ship?
So, we get a short rest?
Yes.
Most importantly,
I do suggest that if we pull into the rock and roll, perhaps you should not attempt to dock it just yet.
He's remembering you doing a little joyride of the
Yeah.
bombard. He's like, maybe don't try and dock it.
Alright. Short rest.
Just for the sake of YouTube, we should keep Inglorious Badgers as the title.
Of course.
Always, it clickbaits people.
I think that's I agree with that 100%. Even when I feel like the world was reflecting, you know how like sometimes I like the idea of narratives like going out of your control, right? I love the idea that after you guys like saved the world from the death curse, because it even says like all the first people to know are like priests and priestesses of like all the different temples, all the gods, because they were so powerless. And I just love them being like, the gods being like, their name's Inglorious Badgers, and they're like, all right, we can't have the heroes of the world being called Inglorious Badgers. Like, we'll call them the Gifted Badgers. So it's a reflection of them kind of like, yeah, but to me, you guys are the Inglorious Badgers, like 100%.
So real quick, what ship is this?
It's a galleon. It's a galleon space jammer.
Space Galleon. Oh, wow.
Above table, I was like, "Yeah, we'll do a little bit of combat." And you guys like, "We're gonna capture." I'm like, "Oh yeah, they can capture this." Now they have
Yeah,
3.
it's a vehicle.
I would just like to point out that my ship is longer.
I was hoping you get to grapple something with that thing in the front.
Just pointing that out, Cadmill. Hey, if you didn't hear me, my ship is longer than your ship. It's longer.
Length isn't everything, Tingles. It's how you use it.
Is it
Yeah,
made
that's
out of
what-
bark?
Bitches with small wieners say.
What was that?
What's that?
This one also has a little bit more girth. Yeah.
I like its sturdiness.
Whereas for the bombard, you'd say that's like kind of compensating, right?
Pardon me, master, but the gift we are well endowed. This is not compensation.
You do see some uncomfortable shifting around the hippo people. Who are rather large humanoids, but
You know, Ramiel, I've been wondering. You know what they say about men with small shoes and large wagons, but is that why people fear the court jester?
I'll be honest with you, King Cadmail. I don't know what that means.
Above table, small shoes, giant truck, the compensating for something. But
Right.
clowns, large shoes, tiny car.
that was the most impressive. Like, I'm going to take all these references, wrap them up, and then medieval ageify them to the point where, like, you're talking another language. That's hilarious.
It was like an inner courtroom noble tongue-in-cheek joke.
Apologies, I think it's something that the royals would understand. Sorry. Lord
Well,
Singles, I have a joke I think you would find quite funny.
I don't find you that funny at all.
God. Hold on one sec. Wisdom save. Shit. You're gonna need to roll damage for that vicious mockery right there.
Roll damage.
Oh, roll damage? Like, seriously?
I did roll a saving throw.
Words come out.
Genuinely taking that damage. That is.
That is no way to speak to your king, Lord Singles. You should put him in chains and lock him in a dungeon. Can you take away his lordship for that? For smack talking?
Do I have the power to? Yes. Do I respect Tingles enough to not do that? Also, yes.
Really? Did you just use the words respect and tingles in the same sentence?
I know it's weird for me too.
Well, technically, Tingles did save his life.
Yes.
Yes, but respect?
I wish you guys could see my face. I'm literally like got disgusted stank face on right now for Gary. He's just like, "Ah, I did what? Respect."
Tingles gave up the ability to cast Wish to save my life. In that sense, it's quite easy to respect him.
Oh, he can't cast Wish. Fuck you, Tingles. He can't do nothing.
Wish is the only spell he can't cast.
Yeah, I've seen his other
He
spells.
can
They're
cast
shit.
plenty.
He can cast like Fireball, but Romeo can do it so much better than he can. Tingles, I'm trying to get a rise out of you. You're not going to stand up for yourself, you little piece of shit? Look at that. This is weak. And you respect that?
Your insults really have no effect on me.
Pay attention to me. Hate me. Fuck you. Crayon Tingles being mean.
What the fuck is he? He's always fucking me. Why do you fucking care?
I just want to see him cry.
Right. You're all done there, Captain Cardmail. And did they call you a king, Lord?
Yes, the King of Cormia.
Never heard of it. But I take it that you really are a king. It's all an honorific I should use. I was calling you Mr. Cadman. I hope you didn't take no disrespect from that.
If I had taken disrespect from it, I would have made it known.
So, do I need to address you in any certain ways?
No specifics. I'm not that pretentious.
I will call you Captain Cadmail. Have you named your ship there, sir? Little fire damage, but there's nothing we can't fix up out there in rock and roll. Might cost a little bit of gold, but a king and all that, I would feel like that won't be an issue for you. It's bad
Yes,
luck to not. You have to come up with it. As soon as you get a name, you got to come up with it in the first. What did I say? Like 8 seconds. If you don't go with your guts, you'll have bad luck.
I know what I want to name it, I just forget the actual words. What was the name of Above Table? What was the name of that, the Platinum Dragons or Purple Dragons, whatever? The ones that were Cadmail's personal guard, basically?
Good question.
Oh, the Knights of the Purple Dragon.
Yeah, I think it's literally the Knights of the Purple Dragon. I don't remember if they had any special names or anything. There also might be like Platinum Dragoons or something like that.
The Platinum Dragoon. However, I will go with the Chariot of the Purple Dragon.
The Chariot of the Purple Dragon. Yeah. Fine name. Fine name for a fine ship. So, it's very rare for us to be sailing with other ships, but it'll be an honor to escort you all to Brawl. Ship Factory on the Chariot of the Platinum, or the Chariot of the, what'd you say? Chariot of the Platinum Dragon? Platinum
Purple.
Chariot? Chariot of the Purple Dragon? Is that what it was? Dragoon?
I don't remember what you said. What table?
The
I just remember Chariot.
Chariot of the Purple Dragon.
Oh, Chariot of the Purple Dragon. Anything else, boys? Or we start sail? Everyone's ready?
I'm ready. What are we doing?
They're going to the finest place in all of wild space in the astral sea, the Rock and Roll.
Hell yeah.
It's the home of the GIF. The GIF also live there, but they're evil little sons of bitches. Watch your purses. They know the best thing about the Rock and Roll is there's no law. Come along now. Curtis, set sail for the Rock and Roll. We're going home.
All right. And the ships, you will start getting in line and start following the bombardment. I think my funnest lore for the Rock of Brawl, and I have concept art for it, is that the ships, sail around Toril, still like in the atmosphere, but then sets out, and at a certain point you learn how to set your speeds pretty quick, because he aims for the moon of Toril, ends up going behind the moon, and I feel like you can see it in the concept art. That's when the weirdness of the Spelljam universe really begins to set in. Going behind the moon and like you can see it's kind of hidden from view from the rest of Toril. You see this asteroid kind of flattened, but then covered with cities and lights. But you do see fish, space whales, like legitimate life swimming around in this mixture of wild space and the astral sea. And he starts taking you into the Rock of Brawl.
That's something you don't see every day.
And you can see it from the art that's flipped like a coin. There's one side with all the major, or like the most of the established buildings and districts, and on the other side, I don't want to say the bottom, I guess you call it the bottom, there's fields and such, and growth underneath it. Also, I think one of my favorite details would be like as you fly in, you see other spelljammers, but one of them is towing, or a couple of them are towing a big, or like an asteroid. And as you go by, light glints off of it, and you realize it's ice. And you see that they're taking the ice down to the body of water to melt it down and refill what looks like to be a low aquifer of the lake.
What is it on the underside, on the upper right picture, like the little foil that's like there's 4 of them,
So
kind of projected off?
There's like rudders.
Yeah, I think I don't remember reading this, but my information here is that it can fly and move. Yeah, and like maybe it catches the winds, but also maybe those are giant nets that catch stuff that goes by. Let me see if I can find it real quick without spending too much time. Underside.
Yeah, so it's
Ooh, the
top side and
veins.
underside.
Mm-hmm. The veins extending out from 4 towers on the trailing side of the asteroid are enormous sails that can be moved to generate a disturbance in the rock's air envelope, causing the rock to rotate or turn in a certain direction if the need presents itself. If no other reason arises, the veins are adjusted once every few months to ensure they're in good operating condition. Yeah, so it's mostly so Brawl can't move or like fly around, but it can rotate. So, Rock Brawl, really cool place. A lot of great lore. I don't have any sort of conflict or interesting encounters for you in the Rock Brawl itself. But it's a really interesting place. I think it's the Mos Eisley. It's literally a den of thieves, and there's like a pirate lord essentially, or like a pirate king vibe of who's in charge, but there's no like necessary law and order, mercenary groups. But it is a place of opportunity, a place of curiosities. Excuse me. Captain Alexander would take you guys into dock. And from there, this is if you guys have anything you want to do, or this is your opportunity to get spell components. because from here on out, like I don't know if like you might get to touch base other places, there's Gifts of Ray stuff, but like from here onto your next POI, this is going to be like, oh, I didn't get components for that one spell. I'm like, well, you should have got it here. So this is the moment for you to prep and plan. Captain Alexander would speak to you all about the Chaos Beast.
Nasty.
Or like how many cannonballs on the bombard. Cadmail is got a new ship. We'll also go through securing crew for that, etc., etc. But I guess the question is, because you'll have a ship to play with, does anybody else want to take control of the bombard?
Remember, it has the inspiration.
Like above table, I'm not going to control it. So whether or not someone wants to or will, someone will end up controlling it. So either if no one wants to, then you guys will have to discuss who will. Whether it's Riley or all of them, but I think that's asking a lot. But you're not a spellcaster.
I'm capable of it, especially because with me not being a spellcaster, I've got so many fewer things I have to think about during combat.
Me, the player, I'd be willing to, but I don't think Orkfo would. If that makes any sense.
That's fine with me. I like the idea of you getting some new toys to play with, but kind of like what we did in the last fight. It's not like Catmail, we were kind of flavoring, he was giving instructions. But if you wanted to be Orkfo's not doing that, but you, Jeff, are making the calls for me as Alexander, I would appreciate that.
Yeah, that works.
Sorry, my sinuses just went kind of a little crazy. So I'll update your sheets out of session. Most likely at the beginning of next week's session when I remember to have like some of the stats and stuff, but we'll let him take that. So let's talk about crew.
Everybody gets a ship.
Because it sounds like you all want to fly 3 Spelljammers and have full capacity of ships or crew to operate everything. So Captain Alexander had crew, right? But he had enough crew to run the bombard, day to day. He did not have enough crew to operate all the ships. He did have a backup Spelljammer. So my question... So Bombard's covered, right? Captain Alexander's coming at no cost from him and his crew because they're in your debt. But crew for our other 2 ships, Spelljammer, you can hire a pilot who will, mechanically, they just follow your instructions for 50 gold a day. So my 2 other pilots, or my 2 captains, Captain Tingles, Captain Cadmail, do you want to hire a Spelljammer? Because if not, you guys have to be attuned to it.
I would like to hire one, yeah.
Yeah, my brain immediately goes, how much money do I have? Because I don't think we distributed the gold from the asteroid yet. And at the moment, Cadmail has 4 gold in his inventory.
No, I put in the message, what to add to your thing. It's back in.
Do you remember which chat? Because I can...
Yeah, look it up because I have the equivalent of like 30,000 gold in my inventory.
Alright. 15.
I think it would. So I have some because I never put all of it to gold, so I have some of it. As it was before, it's 49,897 copper, 24,300 silver, 2,267 electrum. And then I'm gonna have to scroll up to find the gold and platinum. I think it was like 240 platinum or something.
I don't see it in the chat nor the rolls. Not in there.
Okay, there it is. Oh, wait. Okay, there it is. 49,856 copper, 24,294 silver.
There it
20.
is.
You know what? I'm just going to copy paste it. I don't know why I'm doing this.
Yeah, I just found it just after you started reading it out. So, 240 PP, 1205 GP, 2260 EP, 4294 SP, and 4985 CP. Jeez. I wish there were an option to have it be like just put all to gold,
Yeah.
just that way. Because I can see the value is 7,666 gold that I am carrying if I just open up the total thing. But
Makes me happy that you guys actually maybe appreciate when I just turn everything into gold instead of making it. Because I pulled that from the adventure, right? So that's how they divvied it out. Though finding
Yeah.
platinum's still fun. If they like finding platinum, always feels good. All right, Lamprey, Captain Tingles. Daily operations. It's a Spelljammer and 15 crew. Or, well, excuse me, 14 crew, including you? No. 13 crew, including you and the Spelljammer. So a total of 15 people. But you'll then pay for 13 crew. I don't have the exact number on this, but for simplicity, I'm just going to make them a gold a day. So your daily cost to operate the lamprey is 60 gold pieces. Or excuse me, 63 gold pieces.
Okay.
You can put that in your character sheet somewhere, like in your inventory. We'll do like if we ever forget, we'll just do like
63
rough
gold
stuff.
pieces.
Yeah. And then keep in mind the bolts for the ballistae, I don't know how to pronounce that, is 5 gold each. So going forward for the ballistae, I don't mind you having a shit ton of those, right? But we'll still just like, I'm not keeping track of inventory, but I will keep track of cost as you shoot a ballista. It might be a little bookkeepy, but I'm curious to see how that plays out. So every time you shoot a ballistae, like pretty much each turn you're looking at 20 gold around to shoot all your ballistae. The grappling jaws do not have any issues. I don't know if I'm not going to worry about the lamprey or the bombard taking damage because I don't know if any of us are keeping track of that. But there was one fireball, if I remember correctly, and some fire damage from the dragons onto the galleon, so that will need to be fixed. There would be professional, like, I would say professional people to fix it, and the most common is like someone with kind of like basic magic skills. Like I can cast mending, and so there's a crew, but it's still a specialized thing. So I think for every HP, let me see what the normal rules are. I think a specialization here would be more of a premium versus like doing it manually and taking a long time. Because that is here somewhere. Okay, spell jamming, tools, ships. Ship repairs. Non-magic repairs to damaged ships can be made while the vessel is berthed. Repairing 1 HP. Jesus. Repairing 1 HP of damage to a berth ship takes 1 day and costs 20 gold. Man, that's crazy the amount of time that would take. But then the mending spell is cheaper, less time consuming way to make repairs. Casting Mending on a damaged ship or shipboard weapons restores a number of HP to the target equal to 1d8 plus the modifier or spellcasting modifier. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think any of you have the Mending spell, right?
I can
I
hire
might
an
be able to repair
apprentice wizard to cast it for cheaper than doing it at.
I could do it tomorrow.
So you can do it in the long run, Romuald, or like you can prepare it.
Yeah, and
let me check. It was
Quaylen
one of
can.
the.
And Quaylen.
Yeah,
In that
Quaylen
case,
can.
we're not going to worry about any cost. As soon as you guys birth, assuming that the two of your characters are up for it, you can go around mending the ship and just like bamming it out real quick. You don't have to worry about any premium costs of specialists or hiring.
I wouldn't have to. I wouldn't be able to change it until I've had a long rest. But
You guys
would it
would
be all right if
technically
I
would
just-
be getting the long rest here, right? This is where really you'll be doing the resting and recouping of the Skyrim level up.
Okay.
Gathering yourselves, preparing yourselves for that going ahead. So I've calculated the Lamprey's cost, which is 63 a day. So now let's look at the Galleon. Spelljammer off the back. Or you're doing a Spelljammer, or are you going to tune to it yourself, Cadmiel? The day for a Spelljammer to free up a attunement slot.
50 gold per day?
Yeah.
Very difficult decision. Because at that point I have like 20 days, less than a month burns through 1,000 gold. Alright, I'm gonna base that on one thing. I'm gonna look at my inventory and I'm gonna look at Spelljamming Helm and see if I have to sit at the helm to...
No, you can just...
You have
as long
to.
as you're attuned, I'm pretty sure you can just move and do all your actions.
While
normally
attuned to a
instead of-
Spelljamming Helm and sitting in it, you gain the following abilities,
Oh.
including
okay, move.
moving the ship. So,
I thought you could move around. Where did I see that? Or maybe I'm thinking you can just do your normal abilities and then... Yeah, so that's important. To be fair, I thought you could move around. But
yeah. So, at that point, yeah, I'm gonna have to have somebody else do it, because if I'm going to be going off ship to actually play fighter.
I'm also munching food. Alright. Where is vessels? Space Galleon. Cruise up to 20. But that's like, I think the Galleon's more you can like bring extra people on if you wanted, because only to operate like the weapons is 6 total for the ballista, and then 5 for the mangonel. So that's 11. So that's right now, that's 61 gold pieces a day total for Spelljammer and crew.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a full complement of 20 just in case people
Yeah, I was gonna say
go
you
out of
can
commission.
higher, then maybe have some like rotation,
Yeah.
like if they get killed in combat. Okay, so you're gonna do the full 20. So I guess that's an easy 70 gold a day.
Yeah.
So if you'll put
So
that
I
somewhere in
will.
there. Well, to be fair, so the way that works technically, it's you, Spelljammer, and then 18 crew members. So it's actually 69 gold a day.
Nice. I wish I knew a good spot to put it. Notes, allies.
It's more about like I would put it in your inventory. Just put like 69 gold a day, and then when we remember, look, oh, how long were you guys sailing for? Where is it? I mean, I guess as long as you have it written somewhere, and we'll probably have to look for it in the future when we actually remember to keep track of that. If we even do that, but as long as you have it written down somewhere so we can find it. And like technically, you guys can go more than that. But we're not playing too hard with the air quality rules, which is its own thing and own cost. But I don't want to get too bogged down in it. If you take more people on, it'll start affecting that. So I'm keeping it at that crew levels max just for simplicity. Okay. Your next big question, which I think will be a discussion to all of you. I'm gonna roll a d4, and that's how many cannons balls are on the bombard, and then if you want to buy more, and then I'm gonna there's 4 in there. That's good. And then there probably will be a max just because of like the size and weight of them. So
Actually, I'm pretty sure the bombard itself has like on its picture.
On its picture, but I'm going with the fact that this was in use and cost to get it at full and also captured. You can assume that maybe some of them were taken off by the Githzerai or Githyanki.
I'm not saying that that's like what I think should be on there at the moment. I'm saying like,
how many
that looks like
maxes? Yeah.
Yeah, like it looks like 5 on each side, plus if we consider 1 in the barrel, 1 in the cannon itself.
Because you can do 150 tons of cargo. So now the question is, how heavy do we think one of these giant cannonballs is? How heavy is a normal cannonball? 8 to 10 pounds. Let's say a giant cannonball is 10 of those. So for simplicity, 100 pounds per cannonball. That's a lot. For what, 65 tons, right? So I have so many windows open. Because a ton is 2,000, right? It's been forever.
Yeah,
Yeah.
1 ton is 2k.
Times 2,000 divided by 100. So you could technically have 3,000 giant balls. Let's just say you can have up just because of weight of other things and whatnot. But to say cargo, that probably indicates things that are not like the cannon. So like you can have a lot. So it's up to you how many you would like to add to the ship. 3,000 is your upper limit here, but it's up to you guys if you want to spend that much money.
And how much are they a piece?
1,000. So if you want to spend 3 million gold,
Oof.
max out, go for it. Other upgrades you could potentially do. Changing your weapons case by case, like for each one, kind of like how I do a +1 weapon as 1,000 gold. You can spend 1,000 gold to like make a weapon on your ship a +1.
We should definitely do that.
If you would like to invest in my cannon, it is the big boy, investment will go to use.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
Both ballistae on the Chariot of the Purple Dragon are destroyed. How expensive would it be to replace them?
Oh yeah, I think that's in the cost in the description. 50 gold a ballista.
Ooh, that's actually not too bad. Yeah, I'll just drop 100 gold and get both replaced. That's 10 PP.
Yeah, and don't forget, same for you, you'll be doing a little bit of bookkeeping with 5 gold bolts every time you shoot, but we're not worried about inventory there, just the 5 gold subtraction. And then keep in mind the mangonels, I think kind of the same thing, but it's 100 gold a shot.
Which is a fair... Actually, no. It's 100 gold for the mangonel, but you just throw rocks.
Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Thank you for reading that for me. Yep, you're right. It's 100 gold for the cost of it, but it does not have a cost for the stone. Yep. Cool.
So I just love the idea that Cadmail was just like picking up the floating rocks in space after Romiel obliterated the asteroid. This is good ammo right here.
Right. All right. You guys tell me how many cannonballs. You have 4. You can leave it at 4. So it's 4 shots. What weapons you want to upgrade, if at all?
Upgrade.
As I said, you can get like make them a +1 version, like a +1 to your hit and the damage, with 1,000 gold, kind of like a +1 weapon.
Hmm.
I got 1,000 on that. Which one should we upgrade?
Well, the cannon was having a hard time hitting things.
That's on the bombard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I think you guys do understand this, but Alexander's in your debt, but he owns
still
the
his ship.
Yeah, so it's like you're upgrading his ship, but as long as you guys just make sure you understand that. Cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a conversation with him. You know, I'll put some money in this ship, but you need to know you got my back, man.
Absolutely. We're not like them Jiff, where we will honor our word and our debt to you all. Plus, I can see what you can do, so I don't want you all to... I would prefer if you don't blow up my home.
So the 1,000 was the quick thing here, right? For a +1. I'm looking for my sane magical because I'm pretty much using the +1, +2 versions of pricing to kind of mimic the upgrade. I'm seeing what a +2 is because I know it jumps up a lot, right? But let's see what a +2 weapon was.
And JP, how many diamonds do you have left?
If you're talking, JP, you're muted.
Man, I've been talking this whole time.
Oh.
Yeah, I have like 5 diamonds. I've got 5 gem encrusted bowls.
So here's the scaling, and I'll write it in here for potentially pluses to stuff. 1,000 gold pieces. Well, let's just do this first. +1. 1,000 gold pieces. Yes. 2. +2 is 4,000 gold. That could be worse. And then a +3. $16,000.
Oh.
All right, I'll do the +2 for the bombard cannon.
All right. You want to go ahead and just declare that, and I'll do some upgrades?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. I have subtracted.
I forgot you're also...
4,000 you said, right?
Yep, 4,000. I forgot you're now in charge of the stats of that, so let me go ahead and just do a custom thing for you. Bam. 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 Ye old bombard. Bombard cannon range was 600, 2,400. I'll put a plus, so it was a +6, so it's now a +8. Let's put that there since not everyone's got clickable. And description. Okay. Oop, I haven't been to everything. Edit, display, action, boom range, dice counts. So 16d10 plus 3.
What?
Funny enough, I don't know if I want to be able to put the plus 3 on there. So we'll just remember though.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna throw
Or
plus
excuse me,
1 on all
plus 2,
3.
not plus 3. I apologize. Plus 2. Oops. That's not right. Need to edit. Okay. If you refresh your page, Orkvo, you'll have the bombard cannon upgrade and stuff in your like action area. You know what? I'll up the damage to 19d10 because that's or excuse me, 18d10. I'll give you a d10 for hits there. It's ridiculously powerful, but this is what we're here for.
Guess since we're probably not going to be anywhere safe for quite a while, I'm gonna buy. Well, would I be able to get a hold of a diamond worth 5,000 gold?
Yes. Yep. Roll a persuasion check for me. Because they're asking for 6,000 gold. You're in space. In a pirate town.
12.
Oof. They're holding you at that.
At 6,000 gold. Or
6,000
6.
for a 5,000 one.
Well, I actually don't have 6,000 gold.
You don't.
I have 1,418, and then a lot of silver and copper.
Unfortunately,
Somebody needs
your
some money.
persuasion is not high enough. Cough, cough.
I can persuade.
If you, I'm giving you the opportunity to flex your muscles because we don't get to do this much. If you
Yeah,
want to.
I mean,
If you would allow it, I would assist with my +8 to persuasion.
I mean, that's fair. Yeah, I'll allow a help from Tingles. The DC is 40.
all right, so okay. Well, I also have inspiration, but 36. So
Oh, so-
what do I get?
That's almost
Yeah.
hits the DC.
If only you could bardic inspiration yourself, you would have beaten it.
do any of you have guidance? Does anyone even have guidance?
I think
Quaylen.
Quaylen does. Yeah.
I don't feel like narratively Quaylen would give him guidance, but will you just roll a d4 for the for the shits and giggles? I want to see if you can crack the 40 after I made a 40 joke, because that was literally a joke.
Yeah.
Damn it, 39. I just
One
love
away.
though that I made a DC 40 joke and you still almost cracked it. Like you hypothetically could have. Oh my goodness. That's crazy. Do you guys remember when like DC 30 was the joke? Nah. The price of that diamond is now 4,000. 4,000 gold for 5,000.
Yeah, I would like to upgrade all 3 weapons on my ship to
All
plus
3.
ones.
Okay. Okay, I'll just do this piecemeal. Then I'm gonna finish updating Jeff's sheet real quick with his bombard abilities, and then I'll go to yours. That way I don't if I split my attention here. This will take me a little bit. Okay, I need manage custom.
Now, Captain Alexander, now that I'm investing in your ship, I think you could probably spring for a few cannonballs yourself, huh?
I would, my good sir, but that was... We were robbed. You
We're
blew
buying
up
his
all
cannonballs
of
with his money.
blew up all of our gold, perhaps, in the asteroid by that meteor swarm that around here.
Okay.
Roll a persuasion check, though. Very high DC.
Yeah, I don't
above
think I'm gonna
table,
get that.
Mechanically, it doesn't, but if you roll high enough, I'll give a freebie. Yep.
I got 13.
Ballista. Sorry, my brain. Okay, ballista's a +6. Range is 120 for 80. And then we need a D10. Ranged 3D10. Damage type is piercing. Don't worry about that. Activation type action displays attack. Ballista +6, 120. Let's drop the description in. Okay. All right. If you refresh, ballista +6 should be in your action stuff now. So now moving over to Cadmail, who has the Space Galleon, and you're doing a +1 to your 3 weapons, the 2 ballista and the mangonel.
Yep. The mangonel has +1 as well as 2 ballistae.
Those.
Used it as an excuse to get rid of 2,000 of my electrum.
All right, so spell, edit. Let's do ballistae first. So we're now at a +7 to hit. And I'll do a damage die increase on that. I think that's really fair.
+1. +1 what? +1 rock!
Okay.
It's not that it's a magically empowered rock, it's just that you made a bigger sling so it can fling 2.
Alright, so that's D10, 4 of them. It is ranged. Action, display. Bada bing, bada boom. If you refresh, I think I got the ballistae in there correct. Correct me if I'm wrong. Now, the mangonel. Mangonel is now +6 to hit. And don't forget, make sure, I'm sure you caught it, but the Mangonel, the weird thing about that, it's like can't hit targets within 60 feet of it. It's like a siege weapon. That's a weird thing about that one. All right.
Minimum range 60, normal range 200, max range 800.
Where should I do this? 60 to 200 and 800, and then we're upping you to 6d10. D10, 5, 6. Action, display. As I'm finishing this up, yeah, there's supplies and stuff, but again, this is an opportunity to think outside the box. If there's anything you want to do before setting off. I think Mangonel is incorrect now.
Does the store have any incense?
Yeah. Incense easy peasy.
Rico in space.
Excuse me, it's Rika now, and I still have my attitude, so watch yourself.
Hey, Mr. Moneybags Tingles, do you want to buy me some cannonballs?
I'm buying me some bolts. How much cannonballs do you need? How much?
For bolts,
I don't.
you don't need to like buy bolts ahead of time. you can just shoot them and subtract 5 as we go.
Subtract. Okay.
Because you could, goodness knows how many bolts you could stump in a ship. 1,000, a device that's doing what, 18d10 damage that costs 1,000. That is something I want to keep track of.
Yeah.
I'm playing ahead of time for sure. Bolts, I'm not worried about.
I don't want to do too many because like we're gonna part ways with this ship at some point unless we, go rogue and
Okay.
or they.
But
they
how
piss us
much?
off.
How much are you asking?
I don't know. You said there was 5 left on there.
There's 4 left.
4 left. They're 1,000 apiece. I've got some cash, so I'm willing to put some more on it. But I'm in for 4 already.
You upgraded +2.
Yeah. So if you would put in 3,000, I would put in 3,000 on
3,000?
cannonballs. Yeah, man.
Wow. Okay.
These things they're chunky.
So I'm not opposed to that deal, but I need something to compensate my financing of this ship that's not even ours.
It's true.
So say whatever loot we find, whatever a fair percentage of yours cut could come to me, or everyone's cut since we're all part of this and I'm the one taking the risk financially. I'm a capitalist at heart, guys.
While he's saying this, I love the idea that Tingles was casting Wish, and he just made a 25,000
I know.
item in your face.
I wasn't gonna say that, but
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry if I stole your thunder. I just love.
no, yeah, I was exactly what I was thinking. Like, you want how much? And then I'm just like, 25 grand. I'll have another tomorrow.
Is that a
Actually,
bathtub
using-
made out of platinum?
So, what do you say?
Fine, man. I'll just buy my own cannonballs.
Oh, you play a hard bargain. All right.
Tingles is
A
finally
rent-seeking
sacred.
bastard motherfucker.
I told you.
Sharing Mal on your ass.
You can name the price. I'm giving you. I'm putting as you say, the ball is in your court, and your comeback, your counter offer is, I'll buy my own because I'm Orkville.
Yes.
Goodness.
Yeah,
All right,
I mean,
well-
if you don't want me to shoot it against the bad guys that go against your ship, then that's okay. You don't have to take any risk on this financial venture.
You're coming to me,
I'll
asking me for
Pull
money,
myself
and not
off
offering.
my bootstraps.
My apologies, sirs. As you were negotiating perhaps some cannonballs for the old blunderbuss.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Was that a question, Hippo Man?
Are you discussing adding some cannonballs to the old blunderbuss? My ship?
Yes.
Well, all right. I'd be happy to make arrangements, sir. Before I was captured by the Gift Anchor, I was a bit of a profiteer, as it were. Mr. Oakford here has already put a generous update into the cannon, and he's already got a good 10% of any future profit of mine. If you're willing to invest some of these cannonballs, you put in the same amount, a good 4,000. 5% of future profits.
So I'm sorry. The original ask was 3,000. You're asking for 4,000,
It's
and
4
you're offering me
cannonballs.
right.
5% of future
But
profits.
cannonballs convert to cash. You're asking me for 4,000, $1,000 more than what he offered, and your offer to me is 5%.
Well, the cannonballs.
Yes.
His investment was into the structural foundation of the ship. You see the new rune craftsmanship. He got some very nice artifices out here, and he put them right on to see the fine lines like this will always be here. Now, what if we miss with the cannonball?
So, first, I like your style. This man knows how to come to a table with something in his hand other than just, I'll pull myself up from my bootstraps. So, I'll tell you what. Let's make that 15%, and I will put in 5 cannonballs.
Roll a persuasion check.
Okay. Oh, shit. 1, but I get to re-roll it.
That's funny.
Alright, 28.
Well, we're Mr. Orkfu. He's driving a hard bargain here, and that's 5,000 investment of cannonballs. You know, when you did the 4,000, we agreed to the changing the name of the ship to Orkfu's Blunderbuss. But I believe he might have just bought the naming rights for the ship. Do you have a counter offer to this?
I could put 1,000 down on Orkfo's behalf.
Ooh, looks like we're
Oh,
back to
whoa,
naming
whoa,
rights
whoa,
to
whoa.
Orkfu's Blunderbuss. It seems.
Hold on.
Jeff, are you okay with
Now,
that?
Yeah, sure. I just don't want to like think twice about having to shoot this thing. You know what I mean?
No, I'm more. You see what I'm saying? Though, talking about like I projected that there was a narrative that you bought the naming rights and you could put Orkfo on there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, but now
I say we name it.
Romulus.
Well, I'll put 1,000 down on Orkfo's behalf, but I say we name it
Right.
Torgan.
Well,
Torgan.
Torgan's Blunderbuss. I could meet halfway there. Oh,
Naming rights to the ship, huh?
another 2,000, Mr. Tingles, of cannonballs. And keep in mind, they pack a warp and they'll be in your service. Plus 15% of future profits. It's like you to raise it up to 7,000. And we can wipe
Well, if I'm
Torgan's
raising-
Blunderbuss off and put Tingle's Blunderbuss.
If I'm raising $2,000 more and dropping 7,000 at the ship, not only will I get naming rights, but then I'll get 20%.
Hmm.
Are you
And
trying to buy Spelljammer futures? Like,
I was getting there. And in perpetuity, after
Lord
the
Tingles.
20% is met, I would like, at that point, 2.5% of any future profiteering.
we'll see
Lord
where the market's
Tingles.
at in 6 months. Then we'll renegotiate.
Lord Tingles, this is after the compensating comment earlier. Yet you're trying to put your name on the side of the ship.
Yes, and King Cadma brings up a good point. Imagine all the ladies, or men, or everything in between the plasmoids and all of Astral Sea. See Tingle's Blunderbuss go by. Look at that shaft on that. Look at the size of it. Look at the explosion it can create. Your reputation will precede you everywhere I go. 15%.
Go away.
Now, see, you're not You're not quite understanding what Cadmus' jab was there.
No. He's trying
Not
to
that
encourage.
there's some opportunity for me, as if I needed assistance, Mr. Hippo, to pull in any
I
callers.
appreciate it if you wouldn't call me Mr.
Ladies
Hippos. I don't call you
or
Mr.
men.
No Me Pounds.
Oh, we're about to start an insult battle. Vicious mockery at the peak is going to come out if you guys don't shut the fuck up. And he just starts like throwing a tantrum. I am the best. I'm so good. I'm the fucking best.
Fire the Torgan blunderbuss at them. That's the ending scene of that argument.
It's like, you're so stupid. You're stupid. You are. It's like,
So,
okay,
so
hold
you
on.
hard stuck to your
Hold on.
20% then, sir. But you will invest 7,000. 7 cannonballs.
7,000. 7 cannonballs added to your ship. Naming rights, 20%, 2.5% in perpetuity going forward.
Did you say 20%? Nate actually zoned out a little bit.
Sorry, yes.
Sure.
Naming rights, 20% of the. Now wait. We have to clarify. 20%, right? That's 20% of
Profit.
excluding my cut, right?
What do you mean your cut? Your 20% of the profit.
No. See, I get a cut, right? That's
Of the
we all get a cut in this profit, right? I get on top of my cut 20%.
Why would you
Why
get a
the
cut
hell
on
would I-
top of already? You're investing for the 20%, sir. I don't understand. You're not.
Now this negotiation is starting to fail.
I'm taking my 1,000 back if he gets named.
You know what?
Oh.
They're not trying to ride me up on percentages. I'm going with them. What did we agree to? 10%? And then you're giving me... You did 4,000 already, Orkfo? And then Mr. Romeo's gonna drop another 1,000 for a cannonball? Any more on top of that, Mr. Orkfo?
Yeah, I'll go as high as 3 more thousand.
Ooh, 8,000 total from these lads, and they're not being such sticklers about the 20%. Deal! He shakes your So that was 4,000. Wait, I don't remember, Jeff. It was 3,000, right?
Yeah.
You graded the ship. Oh yeah, the ship. The cannon upgrade was 4,000. So then
Yeah.
you guys are doing another 4 cannonballs between you and Romuel.
Yeah,
And it's now
Yeah.
Torgen's blunderbuss.
Torgen's blunderbuss.
And I bought a diamond worth 5,000 and 2 anime type pieces for 500. Or for 1,500.
Is there an easy way to see what spells require materials? I'm pretty sure I have everything, but I just
Honestly,
I'm, like,
I don't
trying to
think
make
there's a
sure
way
I'm
to
not-
filter it. I would just like start and just.
Yeah, I just went down the list of everything I want to learn in the future and looked up if any of it was going to cost money.
Did you know that Fireball requires a tiny ball of bat guano and sulfur?
Yeah.
Have you bought that? Just kidding. I'm just kidding. Excellent. Yeah, I really don't know other than clicking on it and stuff. At the beginning of the next
Okay.
session too, because I know we're all tired. We'll do one more like refresh since we're probably about to fade out anyways, or sunset the session.
Okay. Yeah.
Any other things you would like to think of trying to tackle on the Rock of Brawl?
How expensive would it be to hire, like, basically a first level wizard? And his job is just, mending, repair my ship.
To be fair, the Spelljammer can probably do that in retrospect.
And,
But,
well, in
no,
Quinn-
in combat, no. But after combat, I think a Spelljammer could do mending. Go ahead, JP.
I was just saying Quaylen can prepare mending if... Remember, Quaylen's on your ship. Like, nobody wants to be on Tingle's ship.
If
Yes.
a person though, I would say just like a level 1 dude, I'd say 5 gold pieces a day. And you provide level 1 spell slots and some cantrips and mending. Do you want to add that?
You
trying to
probably
think.
die after 2 days.
At the level we're at, he would die of a heart attack, just like
Yeah.
the first time we entered any sort of combat.
Take a turn too hard or something.
I mean, if you just want him for freaking that, he'll just hide in the deck if you don't want him to be in combat. I'll sign up for that. Yeah, sounds great.
I mean, Orvex, right?
I didn't even think about me for that. But
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna try and find a wizard who either has proficiency with cook's utensils or is willing to be trained, and he is just going to be the chef for the 20 crew on board. So he's going to repair the ship immediately after combat when we're out of combat.
There's a term
And then
for
he's-
that. It was like carpenter. So he's the cook carpenter spellcaster.
He's just the handyman of the ship.
Yeah. I'm fine with that. We should stick to the 5 gold a day.
Alright, so I'll add that to the 69. It's no longer nice, but
Boo!
you know what? No, Spelljammer 69 gold a day. Handy wizard who cooks, cleans, and casts mending. 5 GP a day.
All right.
So, I'm adding to my notes now the cost. You said it's 61 per day for my ship.
63.
63. Okay, and that's for
The crew.
the crew.
hmm
Okay, and then I think you said the bolts were like 10 or something like that.
5
Five per
5
bolt.
platinum.
Seriously? What?
No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was like, God damn, I'm not firing shit. You're like, fire, shoot him. Nope,
Tingle's like,
you're on your own.
this is a pleasure boat now.
Bye, y'all. Yeah, I don't want to hold us over because I'm sure everyone's ready to leave, but I kind of like the idea of like just hiring some additional muscle that don't. I'm not saying they would be part of the battle, right? But they would just serve some other function in our travels, right? They wouldn't be people who fight in our fights, but they do other things.
I'm imagining Monty Python and the Holy Grail and the bar just following that night around singing.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Like the clopping the coconuts together to make the horse noise.
Yeah. The tale of Sir Robin. Sir Robin.
Holy shit.
Okay,
Does Wish have to replicate spells you know, or can it be spells you don't know?
I don't think I think it just says any spell. I don't think it has to be a spell you
Yeah.
know.
So
So
could you
you-
just cast Simulacrum, like, every day,
Pretty sure.
and just have a copy?
Pretty sure. Because yeah, now your Simulacrum will have an 8th level slot instead of well, I think you still cast it at that level. It would say if it cast at a higher level, so you would be casting Simulacrum at 8th level. What do you want me to be looking at?
No, I was just wondering. I was wondering on Tingle's behalf.
Oh, that he can make his own Simulacrum of himself.
Yeah, he's saying like we should get muscle, and you could just make a simulacrum
I
and
will
have a
say
copy.
this.
Oh,
I
God.
don't want JP having a third fucking full
Fair.
spellcaster to fucking run. I think I'm
I
gonna say
think-
no on that one.
Oh, but hold up. What if we make a simulacrum of Orc-Foe or Cadmail?
I think it has to be a view, right? Or no, it says or a piece of that creature's body.
Yeah, just cut a little bit
Yeah.
of King Cadmail's hair, or
Range is
I
touch.
don't know.
Listen, I'll say this: if Tingles had a copy of himself,
Oh God.
All right, Oedipus, or not Oedipus. The
He would-
Oedipus.
they would just never leave the room. Like you would never see them again.
Narcissus. That's the one that I'm thinking of. Yeah, somebody told Narcissus to go fuck himself. He was found dehydrated 3 days later in his room.
All right, fellas, I'm falling asleep.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna buy some potions or consumables or something, but I'll think about it later.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
going to
I will-
sunset. Do
Alrighty.
you guys want a sunset vignette of what you're up against, or you guys want to wait till next time?
I can't.
Yep, no,
I'm
that's
falling
fine.
asleep.
Nope, yep. That's why I'm asking. Cool. We'll end it there. Bum, bum,
Alright.
bum, 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 bum.
All
Good
right,
night, guys.
GG's.
Yep.
Nighty
See you next
nights.
week.
Bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Peace.
Till next time.